Okay, so we're gonna be playing some more Sonic Roboblast 2 Kart, and you can join once again. We have a bit more mods today. More mods than last time, so get ready to sit there and wait for the server load if you plan on joining. Yeah, if you can, that's also. But yeah, we're gonna be playing with Stokeape once again. He's funny, he's good, and we're gonna be having lots of fun. Food, fucks, and fun. Let me just plug my controller in, and I'm going to join a call with him. Hello.
Ah, hello.
I heard you like, I don't know what you're saying. All right. Quick check. How does Stokeape sound compared to my voice, and vice versa?
Sound? What does my rasp sound like?
I think it should be relatively the same as last time, right? I just remembered that I have to open my port. Hang on. I should do that because I'm gonna host the game. Give me a moment here.
Open my port for everyone watching today.
That's what I do. All right.
That's what I do.
Let me just log into my router real quick. So yeah, we have a bunch of new mods this time. Some are still the same as last time, but we also have a bunch of new ones. Hopefully they're funny.
We are hoping they are funny.
All right, you have to entertain the people while I log into my router and like open my port.
Oh, fantastic! That's what I'm best at. Hello, everybody. How's your day been today? You're looking pretty good. Is that a new shirt? It's nice.
Keep it up, keep it up.
Yeah. Oh wow, is that a new haircut? Shit.
All right, the port is open. So funny thing is, turns out I never actually closed the port since the previous stream. That's fine. It's not a security issue if there is no app that actually uses the port, but I will remember next time. Yeah, let's get into it. Sonic Roboblast 2 Kart, here we go. Did you die? Oh.
No. What? What do you mean did I die?
You went completely silent after the what? I thought you like had a concussion or something.
Is the server room still the same name?
What did I call it last time?
I think it was Stoke and Ape, but the thing is, I see a server called the Rat Zone, and I thought, is that you?
No, I haven't launched the server yet.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to work on launching it now, though. First things first, I will enable the mods. I know the screen is frozen, don't worry about it. I will enable the mods first. Bonus characters as usual. And then the Sunday Fun Day pack. Here we go.
What? Oh, wait, that's...
We have like 50 fucking mods here, so this is gonna be fun.
Oh.
Get ready for a long-ass download time.
It's gonna be half the stream.
If you have the mods on your end, by the way, you should be able to like enable them yourself to bypass the download requirement. Maybe. I don't know if that's how it works, but yeah. Alright, let me actually use game capture for this because the screen is frozen.
The screen.
What the hell was that sound? Did you use like a jaw harp? Like wow, wow, wow.
I tried to, and I smacked my gums instead.
I actually fucking recognized the sound. Alright, number of players, here we go. Player setup, I can change that later. Host the game, internet, 2 to 16 players. Yes, max player count 16. Advertise, yes. I'm going to call the server Ape and Rye, because that's, yeah, it has saved the thing here, so.
Up and
Ape and Rye. I'm gonna, I think it should be visible in the thing. I click start.
Ape and Rye, if you know what I'm saying.
Let me just pin my let me just pin a message so people know what the server is called. Now, how do I pin this?
Bingies.
Oh, thank you, Pep. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Server is called Ape and Rye. All right. Can you guys see the server in the list?
Yo, 69 megabytes additional content.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Magic number. By the way, I learned
Yeah.
new unit of measurement yesterday.
What do you mean?
Do you know what's less than a byte of information?
A bit?
It's called a nibble.
Oh! Wait. Isn't a byte 8 bits? So nibble is 4 bits.
Mm-hmm.
I actually knew about the nibble, but I forgot it's called that because I haven't used it like ever.
Oh, we should get... Is it possible to make a nibble game? Is that...
That's cool. What's new? I mean, you'll see. Okay, I can show it off. Let me see. Here we go. So player setup. Let's take a look at the characters we have here today. We have Windows XP, of course. Oh, we have Mr. Gimmick himself, also known as Yumetaro.
Yumetaro.
All right, here's the classic characters. The Sonic cast. I don't know if the Chow is new or not. Chaos, Shadow. I think the Sonic characters are just always here. Yeah, here's the add-on characters. The default add-on ones. Doom guy. Yeah, guys! Here we fucking go! So, we actually have Fat Albert here.
Yes!
So, the story behind this is, do you wanna tell the story?
Sure, I could tell it. So, I was looking for a Fat Albert character because I wanted the racism. But there was no Fat Albert character to be found for this version of the game. However, somebody made a Fat Albert for Robotnik's Ring Rump, and I was like, "Oh, sick, great!" So I'll just use this. Couldn't. File type's completely different. So I had to grab the mod, unload it into damn, what's that modding software called for Doom?
Slade.
Slade, that's it. I wanted to say slag, and I know that was wrong. That's not what it's called. So I opened it in Slade and just like took everything, like every piece of information, every frame, every sound, everything. But he was too big. The man was massive. He wouldn't fit in the sprite sheet. So I had to, I guess, chisel him down, I guess. Keep the size ratio the same, but kind of make him smaller so he'll fit in the game. So you guys will see.
That's an awesome way to word it. Chisel him down. Because apparently Robotnik's Ring Racers allows like larger character sprites.
It does.
So you had to like chisel him down.
had to mold him perfectly.
Let's see, what else do we have here? We have Satan from Autonomous. I haven't actually looked at all of these. That's really funny. Is Bro just gonna like fly around? That's what I'm interested in, because he's not in a cart. That's really funny. We have Balan again. We have Abugust. Donkey Kong.
Donkey.
freaking FNAF Freddy plush. Oh, that's awesome. I love his derpy ass face. Flying gorilla. That's... You gotta play as this at some point.
Flying gorilla.
Oh my god! Wait, did you join or is this someone else?
That's somebody else.
I think it might be Darkonius. Darkonius was about to join, and yeah, I was getting to it. We have Darkonius's Dormiveglia character Quinn as a player. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, right here. That fucking flying gorilla is scary. Alright, let me take a look at the rest of the characters real quick here. We have Frieza in his fucking flying pod. That's awesome. Why did I die here? We have Glowbox! He looks so weird. Scuffed Glowbox. Alright, we have Goku, the original. He has massive hair. What is up? I can't move the color wheel quickly or whatever. We have Homber Simpon, a classic.
The classic Homber.
Klonoa and Leorina. I don't think we had these last time. MS-DOS Mega Man. Did the server explode? Did it?
No?
Wallace! From Wallace and Gromit. That's awesome. Mr. Blobby! Ain't no way this exists. Who the fuck would willingly make this?
What do you mean?
Pingu!
You got the Pingus.
Actually looks like Pingu. Post Boy Piccolo. Oh, that's cool. Of course, Pot Pot. Here's Quinn. Shantae. Shrek! Vegeta. These are different versions of the characters. That's cool. Wario in a fucking car. Yo, Kirby Air Ride Kirby. That's so cool.
Yes.
Windows XP. And yeah, that's all of them. I'm gonna start with freaking Mr. Blobby. Alright. Are you still loading?
No, I'm in.
Alright. Yeah, it's 3 of us. Let's go. Oh, fuck. How do I join game? Wait, what's the item button? I'm like dead! Oh, here I come. Alright, I'm gonna win! Yeah, I'm playing now. Bye-bye, losers. I'm gonna win.
Oh my god, I need to catch up. Somehow I'm in free cam. I need to catch up with you. Holy shit, look at him go.
What's the item button again? Oh, there we go. What am I? I'm Mr. Blobby.
It's Mr. Bloboost.
Of course you know Mr. Bloboost. Everybody loves Mr. Bloboost.
He's the famous man. He stretches, he reads the newspaper. That's,
Yeah, he goes like... and tries to grope people.
he-
That's what he does.
that's his characteristics. That's his features. You know, when you grab the box, and it says on the back, you know, all the traits. It says on the back, it says right there, he reads the newspaper and he gropes people.
So Mr. Blobby just made a very freaky sound when I went over the finish line. It was like a... But like, that's what he sounds like.
Somebody should make an
Ouch.
abandoned Mr. Blobby house track. That would be amazing.
They should make
Oh
a
my
horror
God.
game about Mr. Blobby. I'm surprised that hasn't like happened yet.
Maybe I should do it.
Like 5 Nights at Mr. Blobby's.
5.
Especially considering how a lot of British kids share like a trauma with Mr. Blobby.
They do. It's it's genuinely funny.
It's kind of like Nosy Bunk.
Nosy Bonk. It's the Nosy Bonk of a different generation.
Oh yeah, true.
What is with this fucking island? We make some fucked up shit. I don't know what's up.
It's the isolation. You got no trees.
It's the isolation.
Oh my god, you went past me and all I could hear was... It's the fucking Doppler effect. Oh my god. You want to be him when you grow up. You mean Mr. Blobby? You got first place snatched. Mr. Blobby loves murder as his hobby.
That is not a hobby. That's
It's a full-time profession. Okay, I don't know all the map mods we have here. So that's gonna be fun.
Central Beach, Power Blur.
You've said this before, but the Blobby IP holders really should hire a small dev studio to make a Blobby horror game. True. Who holds the...
Actually
Is it
true.
like BBC? Who holds the IP rights? I don't even know. Or is it still the original guy?
It might be the BBC.
Oh fuck. I farted my start. There's 2 Fat Alberts here.
It's 2 Falberts.
Fate Albert is here.
Yes.
Fast Albert. Fucking, this really is Fast Albert now.
Hey, try to keep up back there. Hey, when did you learn to play?
That was fucking scary accurate. Look, you really sounded like him.
Hey.
practicing for way too long. It's not good.
There's a shit after me. Holy fuck.
A turd? A little...
No, not like a shit. It's like the freaking thing. Like the blue shell or something. It's like, ah! There we go, it got me.
There's a shit after me. You distracted me.
Fat Albert when he has had enough.
I can't do this anymore.
Guys, can we just talk for a second?
Not, dude, we had the same bit last time, but it was with Ekman, I think.
Oh, it was, yeah, it was sucking
Oh my
Ekman.
god, we're just
I don't wanna do
recycling
this.
bits.
Very predictable.
Like fucking 10 minutes into the stream and immediately with the same bit.
It's funny though. It's the
It
silly
is.
characters just get.
It is.
They're so tired of everything.
They get like self-awareness. Just turn to the camera and go like,
That is the movie though, the Fat Albert movie.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
true.
Fat Albert, you can't go. We're cartoons, and this is our show. I got no choice.
She's crying. I gotta help.
No. She's crying. Yeah, I, despite the film, I think her reaction is genuine. I would shriek if like a cartoon, one of my cartoon heroes jumps through the TV.
yeah. I haven't actually seen the movie, I should watch it. I don't know anything about Fat Albert outside of the memes and occasional clips.
The film's alright. It's not amazing. It's I call it a popcorn flick. You know,
Yeah.
you put it on when there's nothing. It's background noise.
Don't you think that was funny?
That's gotta be one of my favorite clips ever.
Hey, Shanna, don't you think that was funny?
The way he speaks is so crazy to me. He's so slow about it. I love how you went across the finish line and you both exploded.
It was the final finish.
Hey.
Oh, fuck. There's some good memes around this, man.
Yeah, it's Fat Albert. We have two Fat Alberts here racing.
We need more people.
We need...
join.
Oh my god. Yes. Fun fact. You had no idea Fat Albert was part of a show and you thought he was from a movie and that's it. Hey, we should do the... Since we don't have many players here, we should do the hell thing that we tried last time. Like choosing the random map.
Well, that's an idea.
We could do it for next... not right now, but for next time.
The bathroom stage.
The bathrooms. Oh, it really is the bathrooms. Like back rooms. Bath.
Bombity.
Come on, bobbity
Right.
bibbity bobbity bobbity boo. There we go.
Never mind. I was going to say something funny, but that blew me out. You know.
Wait, this
You're-
really is... This really is the pool rooms, like no joke.
It is. Did you think I was joking last
Yeah,
time?
no, but I forgot this map existed. we actually didn't get this last time, so... This is the first time I'm playing this.
I like the music choice. It's chill.
Yeah, imagine if the back rooms were real and people would just like create racetracks inside. That would be so cool.
Could you imagine? That would happen.
Yeah.
The government finds the back rooms. Immediate capitalism. We have all this new space. Turn it into a racetrack, a mall, whatever.
That's actually part of the story in the most popular backrooms, like video series by Kane Pixels on YouTube. The research facility or whoever like discovered the backrooms were planning on creating like infinite office spaces and storage area for corporations.
They were planning to. What happened?
Well, the backrooms happened.
The back room said, nah, mate. No.
It's hard to explain. It's just like, you know, story. It's weird to say the backrooms have story, but you know, in that series there is story, I should say.
I do have a fascination with the back rooms, but it's I'm on a seesaw with my decision. I feel as though the back rooms is more enjoyable if I don't know what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
So I want to learn more, but I don't want to. It's weird.
The thing is, I enjoy backrooms as a concept, but I don't enjoy it when people like explain it too much. That's why I like some like one-off, like Kane Pixel's backrooms series, for example. I like them in isolation, but I don't claim them to be like backrooms canon, if that makes sense, because I don't think there is backrooms canon.
Everybody must agree.
Yeah. Some people like, yo, backrooms layer 69, holy shit, dude, like, all the layer shit always, like, I didn't like it. Explaining backrooms too much is, ruins the fun.
The backrooms iceberg.
Yeah, oh, dude, you would be surprised. 8-hour-long YouTube video by Wendy Goon. I forgot that bitch was called Wendy Goon.
Dude, he was gooning before it was cool.
I was gooning before it was cool. Yeah, moth jelly and almond water, those are like the exact things I don't want out of the back rooms.
Moth jelly tastes like? It's probably foul.
Yeah, it's so shit.
I can escape the back rooms if I just fuck this jar of moth jelly. Jeez.
Did you think, hang on, do you think Fat Albert is related to Badland Chugs? I know who Badland Chugs is. He drinks the ocean.
He's the water. He's the ocean drinker.
Yeah. He's also the best character in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
What?
Albert. I should play Sparking Zero and just mod it to hell and back. I feel like that would be really fun.
I discovered a screenshot of a Pizza Tower mod where you get to play as Fat Albert, and I can't tell if it's real or someone just made it for fun.
Yeah. I would play Pizza Tower if it was Fat Albert instead.
Pizza Albert.
You also hate the these creatures are in this level thing. Yeah, like explaining the levels and being like, oh, this creature exists here and this is what it does. That ruins the fun. Of the back rooms, I mean. Okay, vote for random, everyone. Let's try to get the hell.
to the hell.
We just raced on almond water.
That...
Well, never mind.
Whoa.
No, don't worry about it. There was a stream delay. Oh, you forgot. Ah.
Hey, right.
Oh, wait, you were able to change it. Cool. What?
Nothing.
What did you say?
Nothing. I just like the what? You just whipped your head around.
Is this a hell level now?
I don't know. It doesn't look like hell to me.
We gotta redo it.
Zone.
What did we do wrong? What did we do wrong?
I didn't know there was a technique.
This is a normal level. Maybe it was the fact that you selected something else first and then went to random. Not you, but like someone else. Well, that's fine. This map is cool enough.
Just a good old race around the park.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Have you seen the Minecraft movie?
I don't want to.
Good! I watched it and I will genuinely say it was a miserable watch.
Really?
I don't know if you ever did you watch the Sonic movies?
I did.
Did you watch the Knuckles show?
I don't know.
Good. Don't watch it. The Knuckles show sucks. And the Minecraft movie sucks as well. They're in the same ballpark in my like books. Bad writing.
Like a Flames of Disaster moment.
Oh, dude, it had like constant Flames of Disaster moments. Like even the memes, they don't feel the same anymore after watching the actual film. Like sure, I quote "I am Steven, truth and real" and whatnot, but like it doesn't feel the same anymore.
Like that, it's like, dude, I was in on this joke, but I just can't, man.
It feels like a bad breakup, you know, with like a disgusting ex. And like every time you use the memes, you just remember their face, and you're like, never mind, you know.
You know, it's like Like, I do understand. I understand that completely. Holy shit.
I didn't, for someone who is asking in chat, I didn't go to watch it, I pirated it. There's no way I'm paying money for that shit.
No. I want to watch the version that got leaked, where all the special effects are...
Yeah, true.
If anybody knows where to get that,
I might have
me
it.
up.
I can hook you up.
hell yeah.
Right, select random everyone. This time. If you remember.
Who is... Oh.
I have no idea. It could just be someone outside of the stream as well. Ooh.
Just what the Wallace face works.
You love the Knuckles show and Minecraft. That's fine. Okay, ooh, must be someone from outside of the stream because they went for a map. Orange Shrek. There's always one guy, I know it's fucking Wallace. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my cooler now because it's getting sweaty in here. Let's try.
Do you think Orange Shrek is more powerful than Green Shrek, like Piccolo?
Oh my god, he's like powered up Shrek. That's really funny. Okay, guys, I need to tell you, I have a new cooler. It's currently blowing me. So, if you can hear some weird sounds, do tell me if it's like too loud or something.
There's a machine blowing me. So tell me if you hear some weird sounds. I don't want to.
There's yeah, cooler is blowing me during the stream right now, so if you hear sounds, just ignore it.
Oh.
What the scallop?
Nice.
There is a fucking shit behind me. Oh, awesome track! I just flew over the edge with Darkarius. We just
Holy
drove
shit!
up. That was so fucking funny.
Why is there just a dip off like that?
Dude, this like turd is after me. There we go.
I don't quite understand this map.
Oh! What is this map? I don't understand. Is this Sonic themed? This feels like just random bullshit.
I don't know what this is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they should make a new movie where they bring Cooler into the canon like they did with Broly. Too bad
That would
that
be
one.
amazing.
Too bad I don't think that will happen now since Toriyama has passed away. I don't think they will be brave enough to like mess with the canon anymore, but we'll see.
We'll see. That I forget his name, but his buddy, who he trained to draw in his art style, and also he bounced ideas off of him when coming to canon and all that. He was the one that convinced him how to make the Boo saga work, essentially.
Yes, it is. The name is right on the tip of my tongue. Toyotaro. There we go.
That's exactly him. He might be able to fulfill the void. He's been working with the franchise for so long.
Yeah, I might not like his drawing style as much as Toriyama's classic style, but his ideas are still good.
So maybe there's hope.
Maybe there is hope indeed.
But if Cooler was brought in, that would be amazing.
Yeah. Oh my god, this new cooler I have is like smelling.
It's smelly?
What the fuck? No, it's like a fresh, you know, like when you get a fan or something, it has like that fresh plastic smell, but it will like go away.
Oh, the new car smell.
Yeah. That cost me my run.
You should tell chat how the machine was pissing before you came on.
Yeah, the machine was pissing. It's actually still pissing, but I think it's fine. It's just part of the process. Your new clothing iron was also smelly. Shit happens. Super anime writers had some great ideas of their own as well, like creating cauliflower and kale. Oh, true, yeah. The super anime in many of the original ideas is much better than the manga version, in my opinion, so I trust them as well. Look at Pingu going for the ice paradise! I love the Pingu icon! You know what? Let's go.
English.
So yeah, can you guys like hear anything in the background? The cooler like whistling or something like that? I hope you can't. At least not to a bothering degree. You hear nothing? Awesome. Oh, we got Wario over here!
Yo, this is a Sonic Advance 2 track.
True! Oh, Sonic Advance 2 is so cool. I should stream that.
Devil. Whoa!
It also has like amazing music, like genuinely. For a Game Boy Advance sound chip. I kind of wish someone would like HD remake the soundtrack.
There has to be. I do know that there is a little team right now working on making
Sorry.
the 3 games like widescreen and HD.
That would
I don't
be
know how far they've gotten. Ooh.
Yeah, someone just pointed out that someone is remastering them. That's really cool.
Yes.
Speaking of fan projects, I was really bummed earlier because the Bionicle fan game that Lego gave like a green light and allowed it to come to stream. It was like the Mask of Powers or something. A few days ago, Lego was like, okay guys, you can't work on this game anymore. Cancel it right now.
Oh.
And I'm being so bummed about that, and everyone in the Bionicle community has been, and it's a complete 180 from Lego all of a sudden, and like, it's so sad. Because they've been working on that fan game for like over 8 years, like during their free time and all that. And it actually looked good. And now it's like Lego lawyers were like, you have to stop using our IP.
That sucks.
Yeah.
What?
So they just had a public post where they're like, it's sad, but we have to cancel this project. We can't work on it anymore. They did say that they're going to try to work on an original game instead that's Bionicle inspired, you know, Freedom Planet style, but
That'd be amazing.
if it even, like, you know, if they have motivation and all that, hopefully it happens. I will be supporting it, but it's still sad.
What? Fucking hell, Lego.
Yeah, it's
All you
so
had
weird.
to do was nothing.
Yeah, all you had to do was literally nothing.
I swear, okay, so I've had this theory running around in my head quite a bit. It doesn't bear any fruit, but it makes sense to me, so I'm just gonna roll with it as headcanon.
Yeah.
I truly believe there's, in these companies, there are like insiders that work in the company, but they do not have the company's interest at heart at all.
Yeah.
And they weasel their way into these positions and they deliberately make shit decisions because they just want to ruin it.
Yeah.
Because I don't see any other way. I can't see how they look at this and go, that's a golden idea. This is going to make so much money. It's like, what the fuck?
Because it's just so crazy. They have a page for the rebranded game on Steam. It's called Rustbound. Okay, that's cool. I will definitely like
Rustbound.
follow that in the future then. Hearing a fan project get cancelled like that from a company breaks your heart, yeah. Some of your friends were hoping that this must mean Lego plans to do something with Bionicle themselves. I'm sorry, but like, to quote Shrek, like that's never gonna happen. What a load of... It's not that. They just wanna sit on their IP and like... Oh, it's the Spelunky track again, let's go.
I never understood the whole sitting on your IP thing. If you're not using it, then it's wasted capital.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be a capitalist, at least do it fucking right, you idiot.
Yeah. So, in situations like these, I usually strive to understand why things are the way they are, even if it doesn't like explain it. But I would at least, or like even if it doesn't justify it, I would still like to at least understand what their reasoning was.
Ah, yeah.
Ooh. Because now it just feels like just nothing.
I know what you mean. It's that weird void feeling. It's like you put a lot of you've put a lot of investment there, and then someone's just gone, oh wait, hold on, that's you're not allowed that anymore.
Yeah.
And now you're just kind of like,
Yeah.
fuck, what do I do now? Speaking of, whoa, warrior up my ass.
Sorry. Yeah, speaking of what?
Speaking of like trying to understand these companies and so forth and somewhat, do you have any, apart from my weird conspiracy theory where these goblins working on the inside of the company, which I still, regardless of how daft it sounds, I genuinely do believe some of that is true, at least to a degree.
Yeah.
Do you have like an idea?
I have a couple of theories, but I'm not sure if either of them are correct. I think the other one is more correct than the other one, but the first one is that when they see some fan project of really high quality, because it's always the high quality ones that get targeted, you know? So when they see a fan project that's of like really high quality, they get threatened by it. When the fan project is better than their own project, their own product, they feel like they lose possible sales because people will go with the fan project instead of their official product. So that's when they choose to like take it down. That's one of the theories I have. And the other one is control, because it's a fan project and not made by them. They have no control over it. They can't monetize it. They can't like decide what to change in the game or something like that. So they just opt to cancel the whole thing. Those are my two theories.
The first one definitely holds fruit because there's real-world examples of that.
Yeah.
The one that comes to mind is that amazing Metroid 2 remaster remake that
yeah.
I forget what it was called, but it was phenomenal, and Nintendo shut it down. But then a few months later, their version of Metroid 2 remake came out, and it's like, I get it. I don't like it, but I get it.
Exactly.
So that one holds true. But like you said earlier, I do not believe at all that they are doing anything Bionicle. So that can't be it.
Let me real quick blow my nose and... Dumb suits who don't actually care about the franchise. That is like true as well, because the leaders don't actually care about the product. They only care about the numbers. So they see the products as numbers on like a receipt or something. They don't actually care what it is that's happening as long as it brings the money.
Oh, God, that makes that scared the shit out of me. Someone's playing as flying gorilla.
Holy fuck! That's so scary. That's good. I'm gonna shoot it down.
Everybody target that thing. It needs to die.
Oh shit! Another flying gorilla has hit the tower. Yeah. Mr. President, the flying gorillas have escaped from the zoo.
He just looks around the room and gets back to his book.
There's a lot of good messages about the situation in chat, but I can't read all of them. I'm going to sacrifice my gameplay power. I'm going to try to read. The Nintendo quote-unquote rules for fan games are 1. Can't make remakes of commercial games. 2. Cannot monetize fan games. 3. Cannot be associated with anything controversial or bigoted, for example.
Okay.
This is also something that the fans have just made up, because there is no actual rules. Like, no Nintendo lawyer has ever come out and said that these are the rules you must respect to make fan projects. But looking at the history of like which games got cancelled, it falls in line with those. So I think this is just like an interpretation rather than the rules.
Well, at least it's based on something, and they've not just shouted into the clouds and gone, "This is what it means."
Yeah.
Agree with me. Whoop. Shit, I'm trying to remember what your other theory was.
It was the control thing that they want.
Control!
Because if it's a fan game, they don't have control over the project.
And that makes sense with what was just said with the whole suits not caring, because they won't see that it's a because they're psychopaths and don't have empathy.
True.
They'll-
Sorry.
I wish I could see what the hell is happening to you.
I just every time I like suddenly fall off, I like yelp.
Because what did I say? Oh yeah, because these people are psychopaths and they don't have empathy and they cannot see what love is. Like it's completely foreign to them. Like that
Yeah.
concept. They're just like, I don't know what that is. Does it make money?
Yeah.
I like that. They will just see that project and like you just said, it's like, oh, that's a threat. Wait a minute. It's like, but it's not making any money, sir. It's like, I don't care. That's mine.
Yeah.
It's very predatory. That makes
Sucks.
sense too. Still, I like my theory. The idea of
The goblins.
gremlins, yeah, the
Gremlins.
goblins invading companies and ruining them from the inside.
The enshittification goblins. Oh fuck! I fell off.
I fell off.
Hello there, people. Welcome. I see people joining the chat. Oh, I had it, but you guys took the win from me.
What the fuck?
It's a free download, so I hope you check it out.
What is that?
Did you hear that?
Who's talking? Hope you check it out. What was that?
I think that's the flying gorilla guy. It's my game, Flying Gorilla. I hope you'll check it out.
Back when we were actively working on Flashback, Super Mario Flashback, it was really weird because we'd constantly be harassed about DMCA jokes, and we'd get some really rude DMs too. I remember when I was about to release Rayman Redemption, and I posted the release trailer, and from the release trailer to the release date, it was about a week. Some people were like fucking angry. They were like, no! No! Why are you waiting a week? You're giving Ubisoft a chance to take the game down. No, it's over. And some people were angry at me. Obviously, Ubisoft never did anything, but I remember that vividly, how some people got like really furious over the little week wait time before the release.
Holy.
So I totally get that. Especially with a Mario game, I can't like even start to imagine how annoying it must have been like.
That's scary. That's scary.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Lesson
shower
1.
music.
Fans are scary. Lesson 2. Don't.
Yeah. It's one of those old American like VHS PSAs. Don't.
Shit, sorry, I just got this idea. Okay, the image I got was this like really well professional like 1980s styled introduction, kind of similar to how the More You Know logo shows up.
Yeah.
It's like top quality, like really like you can tell money's been put into this, and it's just some guy in a suit. And he looks at you and goes, "Don't." And it ends.
Yeah.
That's it. Credits.
They have the freaking intro, the music, like the old synth, like doo, 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 doo. It's like panning in, and then the guys just don't, and it ends.
It's really
That's really good.
Don't. Fuck yes. Somebody make that happen, please. I'll pay you a $1. Oh, banana!
Banana attack. I don't fear corporations, the corporations fear me. Dude, I wish that was real.
I was just about to say, in a weird way, they kind of do.
Actually true, because the thing is, the consumers have the power, they have the money. The corporations would be nothing without people buying the product. So
Exactly.
they're always fearing that people stop buying their products.
These people, they're kind of like starved attention-starved people, where they are desperate to be the center of attention, and they'll do anything to get that clout. But
Yeah.
instead of clout, it's money. Like,
Yeah.
they don't give a fuck that what it is. They'll do. Oh well.
It's a toxic, like, what's the scientific word when two species, like, need each other to live?
Oh, that's
It's not
Shit.
mitosis, it's like,
no, it's not mitosis when
yeah.
it's So if I split and there's two of me.
No, not a toxic relationship. I'm talking about the scientific term.
Yeah, I know what it is, but it's...
Yeah, same.
My brain is doing the jiggles.
Some symbiosis, however you pronounce it. That's it, yeah. Let me read this message because I won. Oh my god, Satan's asshole! I have actually seen indie projects that have had to enforce strict rules for fan content because sometimes it looks too official or gets otherwise confused with the official product. And this can cause monetary problems and also like reputation problems. You've seen stuff over the years where people think a small or indie project has some horrible content because they got confused by fan projects. I don't know anything about Undertale, but I think something like that happened with Undertale Yellow, where some people thought it was real or something, and there was like some sort of a thing, but don't quote me on it. I don't know the actual details, but something happened with Undertale Yellow, I know that much. It's so funny to you how different your and Stokes' dynamic is compared to mine and yours. That was Neb, by the way. Yeah, this is like, you know, real men talking about real shit. With Neb, it's like fake men doing fake things, you know? Sorry, that was really weird at This is, you know, the kids have had their fun. Now it's real men's turn. No, but it is true. When I stream with Neb, it's far more like chaotic.
Oh, it is, and that's good.
Yeah.
You get to stretch different parts of your bones.
True. Okay, I genuinely love how the Satan is riding on his ass.
Yeah, it's just scooting.
Yeah!
The joke became real.
Oh my god, yeah, the riding on your ass thing!
What was it called? Butt Riders? I couldn't remember
I
the
don't
name
fucking
of the
remember, but I remember the thing! Oh my god.
Guys, this is a future development. You can take it if you like, but we're going to, at some point in the future, like 15 years from now, we're going to create a racing game called Butt Riders, and it's just going to be men or women or whatever creature just sliding around on their asses. It's going to be kind of just all bouncing. You know what? We're workshopping it, but it's going to be great.
Oh, fuck.
It's going to be similar, do you know, in Mario Odyssey?
Yeah.
Where you play as the fella. It's going to be like that.
Oh man, the butt racers.
Yeah, Butt Racers is probably better. Butt Riders does not.
Butt Riders! I didn't even like register that at first. Butt Rider sounds like...
I was thinking about it, I was like, that's not a marketable name, we can't use that.
Are they gonna fart to boost faster? Oh my god. Probably not. That would alienate the audience.
I think we'd have to raise that to an age 15 as well if we have to fart into...
we need to have the most money, so we can't have farting in the game.
We could,
We're gonna be like Lego in the future with butt racers.
People will make butt race... People will make butt racer mods and we'll be like, no. Stop. That's ours, you can't have it.
Yep.
And then people will stop playing our game and we'll pretend to be confused. Why is no one playing our game?
It's the gif of the
only
guy.
mean to everybody.
It's the gif of the guy shooting the guy on the chair, and he's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's the meme format people use a lot.
It's like, who shot Hannibal?
Yeah.
That's good.
You kind of want to mod your character into this game, but you never played it before. There is a tool that creates the character mod for you. You just have to input the sprites, so it makes the process a whole lot easier. It's called like Kart Maker or something like that. So you just draw the sprites from different angles, and bada bing, bada boom, you have a working WOD.
Yes, it's very good. I used it. Once you have everything done, you just drag and drop all the information into the application, and it just.
Yep.
Oh no! Do we Kirby or Rystar?
Let me go with a different character.
I'm choosing Rystar. I have to.
We have a Windows. We have a Windows XP racer here. I'm wondering if it's the same Windows XP from last time.
If the person's called Victor, then yes.
Victor, is it? I gotta fucking check. How do I check the? Oh god, we got battle. Okay, I don't know how to check the players, but it could be Victor. Okay, let's see if I remember how this works. Oh, okay, you can fall down in this. That was really good. You did the fucking. That's the same sound you use when you make the freaking like mosquito sound. I still don't know how you do it. Like.
It's really. It's years and years. You just sound like you're just really. You're like you're eating a piece of cake and you're having a great time.
This cake is great.
Like Whis.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain. I've been doing it for so long that it's kind of just second nature, but it's. I rest my top front teeth on my bottom lip very gently, and I just sort of hum. And the vibration of my teeth, I guess, goes off my lip, and it just makes this noise.
Maybe I'll get it if I practice enough. Wait, the XP is Victor? Holy shit! Who is Victor?
Who is this mysterious?
It has to be someone from my chat then, because they're here again. Check yourself, check yourself. Tell Stokeape to be the voice actor for the Rayman movie.
Alright.
Mosquito. If I ever need a mosquito voice acting in a game, I know who to call. Who's weed blog? Dude, this is a real weed blog moment.
Come here.
Fuck. Stoke could dub Sparks in Spyro, that's true. You actually do sound like Sparks.
Let me try the...
That's really good.
Yeah, not bad. I think it could do some work. I need to inflect some more, get some voice acting training, like spend like $100 million on a school, but I think I could do it.
Yeah. Alright. Get this freak.
Get this freak? Which one? There's a couple.
The pink one.
The pink one!
Because they have more HP.
There's pink freak here.
We must even the playing field.
My chat's, My chat is, I have to apologize to my chat because I'm very bad at playing games with people and also reading chats. I don't know, maybe I've got some kind of attention deficit disorder, but I just cannot focus on two things at once like this. It's either me and chat or you and me. I can't.
I feel that though. I feel that.
I can't do it.
Okay, I'm back in the game. I was able to steal a ball from Quinn. Oh fuck.
Wait,
Never mind.
Using that, doing that noise with a kazoo. Nah, that's me. Hold on, I got a kazoo. We can compare.
Do the kazoo.
So this is me. And this is the kazoo. Yeah. It's much more... Me is much more muted.
Is that the girl from Space Patrol Lulko or whatever it's called? If you meet the purple character, that's Quinn from Dormiveglia.
How did I say I do it again? I rest my top teeth on my bottom lip. I guess just before... You know how there's rough... Your lip has like a slightly tougher part, the part that rests, and then there's the slightly softer part. If you rest it just between there, and then hum, I guess you've got to choose your frequency or find it, I suppose.
Oh.
Yeah, you're okay. What the fuck?
I turned to face at my cooler and it's so good.
I just hear you. It's like, all right, well,
It actually, it like blows at my whole body. It's so good.
fuck yes.
Oh my god, that feels so good.
Oh. Donald, you're so.
What? What's that gulping sound? Wait! Holy fuck, dude. Me at the fucking Thanksgiving dinner eating Donald Duck, cooked Donald Duck. Oh my god, Donald, you taste so good. But the joke is he's already dead and cooked.
That's a good joke. You know what? You should write for
Every show on Netflix.
every single one.
I'm on it.
Oh my god, look who's wanted.
August.
This is too accurate, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fuck yes. Does anybody in chat?
I'm sorry, but I just basically suicide bombed Tarkanios. Holy fuck. Oh, I took us both into the lava stream. That's so funny. But what are you about to say?
I forgot. Fuck, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, does anybody in chat have weird vocal quirks that next to nobody else can do? I'm genuinely interested. Like, is there something you do in the shower and you're just like, this is fun, but you do it in front of somebody else and they're like, what the fuck? That's an alien. You're an alien. Stop it.
Let me think. I like making voices and noises, but I'm not sure if I have something that no one else can do.
You definitely have range. Like, you're
Thank
able
you.
to capture cadences really well on characters. Like, you pick up really quickly on that.
Thank you. You like doing the Minjo grrr from Banjo-Tooie sometimes. Is it the like a grrr? I don't remember what it sounds like, but I do remember that the Minjos make like sounds.
Minjos! No, that's not.
Ross.
Literally every noise you make to your cat.
Oh.
Not a voice, but Rye has the thumb thing you hate. Oh my god, yeah, my thumb thing. Remind me to do that. I'm gonna do another live action stream soon, so remind me to do that on camera so people can see what I mean by my thumb thing.
I'm very interested because it's the thumb thing, but it's also a sound apparently.
It's not a sound. It's not a sound. It's just a motion.
The thumb thing?
You will see.
What do you mean? Do you like? What? Yeah, I'll wait. I'll just be patient. So we got someone likes to the German enemy spider humming he does, but they do. I don't know what that is, but
It's the one I just made.
do that with different melodies while stimming.
While stimming. Hello, everybody. I'm Markiplier. I'm on stimming.
Hello, everybody. My name's. Yeah, I don't need. Good morning.
Yo, this map reminds me of Lemmings 3D. And I know we talked about Lemmings 3D last time, how I should make a map with Lemmings 3D textures.
It does though. This really does look like Lemmings 3D. It's hard to not compare the two though. They use similar geometry.
I love the old crusted 3D look. Why not Ring Racers? Because this game is better.
Just straight up. Just straight up pulled back and punched as hard as you could.
Ring Racers has worse playability, in my opinion.
Right, so. Ring Racers requires a certain level of discipline that I simply do not have the care for. It's, not to mention... I'm trying to not sound like a cock. Not to mention, I think because it's association with Sonic, they've tried to make it as hectic and wild as possible, which is fine if you're into that sort of thing. But I don't see the association as like if it's meant to be a kart racer, then isn't that the point of it being something everybody could play?
Yeah.
But if it's isolated to a specific group of people though who need to have 15 things to happen in 3 frames, then I'm saying this as somebody who plays fighting games a lot, so I don't really know what horse the horse I'm riding right now is very obese. I've not been looking after it well. So this is, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not comfortable with ring raises.
Yeah.
As an idea.
You can knock your tongue on the roof of your mouth so hard it sounds like knocking wood. Holy fuck!
Whoa.
Is it like the sound some people make?
I used to be able to make a raindrop noise with my mouth.
Okay.
That real quick.
Sorry, but me, Quinn, and Wario here all use the same fucking strat here. We're just riding in circles hoping no one gets us. So, I'm gonna start fighting them. Because I'm not a pussy. Like these 2 other gamers here.
Stop. You're picking fights with a lot of people today. You fix a couple of tires and you think you can just take on the whole fucking village.
I can take on the racing world. Sorry.
Whoa! What happened?
A thing rode at me and it scared me. Oh! Bro's waiting at the stairs! That's nasty business.
That's so fucked up. You know what? Congratulations.
Congratulations. That was fucked up. Oof, almost.
Like that.
Sorry.
Huge man in a suit.
What did you say? Huge man in a suit?
Yeah, I did. What do you think? Good idea?
I love this concept. We can make this into a Hollywood series.
Thank you. Okay, big man in the suit walks in, he says... and then that's it.
Oh my god! I don't know why this like I'm about to say something but not, and I just laugh thing is so funny to me. Like I can't even do it that well.
Oh god. This is a real story. I think I accidentally walked in on like a creative pitch once, and I thought, okay, so
What?
at my time at university, like there was an Epic office located there. So they had like opportunities to visit and talk and whatever the crap, but some kind of self-service sort of thing. And I walked in once because it was also a classroom. So I walked in once. I wanted to get some peace. I wanted to get some work done. And there was a meeting happening in the corner. And I thought to myself, if I'm quiet, they're quiet, everything will be great. And I swear I could hear them talking about like a pitch. They were talking about like a little... Okay, so I'm really trying to remember here. I swear I heard them talking about, the words were, I think, little character in a cage, where if you feed him enough, he will get fat and burst out, and then you get to fight the character and put him back in the cage. And the guy was going, yeah, that sounds great. And I was sitting there, just like, are they just fucking around, or is this real?
That sounds amazing. I'm gonna steal that idea. Imagine that. Dude, they've been working on this game ever since you heard that pitch for like, I don't know, 8 years or something. And suddenly I just steal that idea because you told me that, and they're like finally gonna release their game like, I don't know, fucking cage gooners or something, and they're like, holy fuck, someone stole our idea, how did they get it?
How did they know? That would be great. I think we owe it to everybody we know to do something so horrible.
True.
Whoa!
I love the fucking, it sounds so stupid and weird. The fucking, you have a creature in a cage, you feed it, then it becomes huge and bursts out, you fight it and put it back in the cage. That sounds so weird and stupid.
It was such a stupid idea. It's like I couldn't tell if they were just joking or they kept going into it. They were planning like project proposals. They were talking about, say, yeah, okay, on to page 25, we need to talk about the logistics of marketing. I'm like, this is too detailed to be just a gag. Like, there's no way.
Oh my god.
I hope it became real. Maybe it's a mobile game somewhere.
Probably. I mean, if it became real, it's most likely a mobile game. Mobile games are always about feeding someone and then fighting them and then imprisoning them.
3 steps to making a successful mobile game. Number 1, you feed it.
You fight it.
Free it. You fight it. And you shove it back in there.
Oosh. Oh no, the slow down ground is not good. Knights into creams. I saw that happen.
Yeah, you said knights into creams. You couldn't tell, but I smiled.
Yeah. I saw the wall like erect before Knights' face, and they got stuck.
Oh my! This map is really tough.
Pretty crazy, yeah.
You're trying to sound a bit more excited.
I'm sorry, but I'm winning here. I gotta like keep up my lead.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy, huh? Oh. Oh fuck! Sorry. Oh my god! I really gotta like try to like limit myself, but that genuinely jump scared me.
You don't need to keep apologizing every time you yell.
Okay, good. Fucking suddenly the ball like appeared behind me, the blue shell thing, and it freaked me out. It was just there.
It was standing there.
I can outrun it.
Outrun? Ah.
Dude, imagine. If they... Oh, whoa, whoa, go,
Okay,
whoa.
so I just had like, I had an amazing idea.
Alright.
Listen to this. Listen to the words I'm using.
Alright. Alright.
Okay, listen, okay, get ready. Shit. I actually have an idea. No, stop laughing.
We have the outrun car in the cage, and you like feed it.
Like, okay, you put the outrun car in a cage, you feed it, then you breaks out, and you fight it. Right, okay. You're never gonna guess what else. They won't expect this. When you win, you put it back in.
I fucking love how the fucking then you fight it. It's so I just imagine like you're just like sitting on your couch eating some like Cheetos or something, and then suddenly the cage bursts open, and without a second thought you just attack the beast that came out.
It's just fucking oh, choo-choo rocket.
Oh, choo-choo rocket.
Immediate like it's like instinctual primal. It breaks out. It's like, okay, this is fight time. Like there's no reservations. I'm not doing anything wrong. This is just wonderful.
Wait, it's like that video. It might have been you. You might have shown this on your stream or just linked it or something else. Or something, but I think you know the video I'm gonna talk about. Where the guy just like screams and fights these like Halloween monsters that invade his room. Do you know it? And they like become ragdolls every time.
Oh shit, yes. Oh fuck. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Good.
Yeah, it's this guy, he's just in the room and he's constantly yelling.
Yeah,
screaming.
New monsters come from like every possible doorway, and
Whoops.
he screams and they turn into ragdolls. That's what I imagine fighting the cage blob.
Every time. Yo, that's it. We just okay. So we send that to the publishers, and they're like, okay, it's this, but you make money from it. We monetize the shit out of it. You want to make your little guy blue? That's $50, please.
Oh my god, I hate that sound.
It's so.
The fucking blue shell.
I thought you were referring to the.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
The Fat Albert, like.
I like that idea. You should copyright the cage guy idea and then sue the other guys when they finally make their game.
Yes, that's a good idea.
That's why people hide their ideas, because actually you can't copyright an idea like that. Or even if you could, it would take time, so you couldn't like do that.
It's actually faster to make the idea first.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of weird.
Oh, I fucked myself. You gotta stop saying trobcore curse sentences. What the fuck is trobcore?
Throbcore sounds amazing.
Who up throbbing?
Who up throbbing their core?
I thought you were gonna say something else there.
Oh, that sound.
Again with the fucking blue shell. Get out of here!
No.
Hello?
Alright, I'll take it.
Huge guy walks into your house.
Smokes out.
I just got so I just got off a call with one of my mods, and in that very same call, I kept making the same fucking joke. Like, large man walks in, makes fucking noise. That was it. I've just noticed it now. Like, that really is it. That's every joke.
That's every joke. Every joke can be distilled down to large man walks in and makes sound.
Large man walks in, makes sound. Oh.
Holy shit, you fat ass, like filled my whole screen. Come on, come on! Yes, I got my win.
That was a good track. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was good. I got into it. What if a small man walks in and makes a sound? Dude,
Then you kick.
you kick.
Stop myself.
That's the thing. After 5 movies of large man walks in and makes a sound, they're gonna subvert our expectations, and it's gonna be small man walks in and makes a sound.
And everyone's just gonna be like, wow! Everyone's gonna pretend, you know what? We're gonna get like the Minecraft movie, cinema action. Everyone's gonna be starting fires and shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
Everyone's gonna start fires and shit. You're playing as
What the
fat.
fuck?
What?
I'm just. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. What the fuck? You go to a public cinema and start a fire because a fat man on screen said chicken jockey.
Yeah. Once the reality like hits you in the face, it's just like there's no words. It's fucking absurd.
Life is great sometimes.
Holy fuck. You're playing as Fat Albert, also known as the large man, but he's driving. How does this change the large man walks in conundrum? He drives in. Naturally.
Large man drives in.
He drives in through your fucking kitchen wall.
Hey.
Punches you. Why do I get fucking hell? I need to reflect on my sense of humor. It's always so. It's fucking just. It's kind of embarrassing. You know,
No.
It's always okay. It sounds like there's going to be a setup. Oh no, somebody just falls over. That's it.
You can't beat the classics. It's like the video of the guy in the Pink Panther suit and they fall off the stairs.
I love that video so much. You okay, bro? Oh.
It's like all fun and games till you fall off the fucking stairs. I should dig up that video and show it on the stream after the round.
God. You should show him the merry-go-round one too.
Oh my god, that one! I remember fucking Scooch genuinely died laughing at the fucking merry-go-round video. Like, she's never laughed so hard before. Sorry for calling you out like that, but you died at the merry-go-round. Yeah, I remember it. There's something so crazy about the way the guy just flies off like a ragdoll.
God, fuck, I can't concentrate. I'm trying to imagine what it must have been like from his perspective. The G-force must have been so agonizing.
Yeah.
It's like, I've got to let go. I don't care where I land. I need to leave.
Shrek! That was so close. Okay, let me dig up the video. Hopefully it doesn't like pause the server or anything like that. Surely it doesn't, right?
Right? No, it's fine.
All right, here we go. Pink Panther. Do I have it saved? Yes, here it is. I'm gonna show this on stream, guys. Pay attention.
Hannah? Are you alright?
No.
Oh my god, fucking amazing.
What was their plan?
I didn't even remember the video ends in him replying no. Like he asks, "Are you alright?" And he replies no. What were they trying to film and achieve? Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
we will
It's so
never fucking
confusing.
know.
Yo, we're time to do some. Yo, we've been planning this for weeks. We've both got time up. Let's do some Pink Panther. Let's do some Pink Panther parkour, man.
Holy fuck! I just imagined like some regular dudes, you know, like they have like day jobs, you know, 9 to 4 in the fucking office, and they have like 3 days, and finally their like day offs overlap with each other, so they're like planning this huge like, let's have a night out, let's fucking go, let's put on the Pink Panther suits. Yeah, that's how it ends. Bro breaks his back.
That video is right at the start as well. Like, that's the beginning of this. Like, let's do it. Okay, you filming? Let's go.
Dude, we've been preparing for like weeks. This is finally the Pink Panther night.
It's Pink Panther night. Let's fucking go. Holy shit. I would actually be worried if a friend I barely knew just went up to me like, it's Pink Panther night. Come on, let's go. I'm like, the fuck? No. I'm like,
I love the fact that it's also only referred to as the Pink Panther night. So we don't actually know like what they were about to do, because it got like cancelled pretty much surely because he fell off the stairs.
imagine being like, it's like, you knew that's what they were up to. They vaguely explained, yeah, we're gonna do Pink Panther nights. Like, all right, cool, have fun. Next day, he's in the hospital with a broken back. Like, what the?
What the hell happened during Pink Panther night?
What the fuck happened to you two? What is this?
Don't worry about
He's
it.
still wearing the suit.
Just Pink Panther night.
It's just Pink Panther night, man. Don't worry about it.
Holy fuck. Oh man, my face hurts from laughing. That was good.
Oh, jeez. I'd rather do Pink Panther night than a merry-go-round, though. That's
True.
holy grub.
Speaking of merry-go-round, because those are usually like little like park playfield areas. When was the last time you remember using an actual swing? Just swinging around like a kid, you know, like back and forth.
Last week.
Last week?
Yeah, seriously.
Did you get like ill?
A little, yeah, I did.
Because I've noticed that as an adult, when you use the swing, I get like instantly sick. Like ill and my head throbs. As a kid, I was able to like swing for hours, but now as an adult, just one swing and I'm like, oh.
Oh, fuck.
Our bodies are not built for that, going back and forth super fast.
No, you gotta build up to it, man. You've gotta hire some large man. For fuck's sake.
Oh.
You gotta hire a large man who walks in and holds you and just gently rocks you side to side. It's like, okay, we'll start small. I can build the G-force.
Oh my god.
Nah, but
Hang on.
I know what you mean, though.
Yeah.
I tried to do the monkey bars as well. I was like, yeah, I could do this. I did like, I don't know, 5 or so like hand grips, and I was like, okay, no.
Oh yeah.
I need to go home.
I did the fucking monkey bars as well. Like, I even talked about it on stream semi-recently. And I hurt my arms so badly, I couldn't, like, move them for the rest of the day.
Fuck, you know what? Okay, this is own perspective time. I wish there was, like, a class where they tell you how badly your body just doesn't agree with you at a certain point. That's all. It's like, when you're a kid, you can eat 15 pounds of 20 fucking inch pizza, you can jump on your head, you know, it doesn't matter, and you've still got energy to run around the moon. It's great. It's like, and then they tell you, like, well, when you're in your late 20s and beyond, your body starts to do this thing called aging, and it's terrifying.
Oh shit. They should teach kids that.
I think they should. Little shits.
Hang on, there's a chat message I want to read. I threw the blue shell, then Rye got first, and so your own blue shell did a 180 degree and chased you? That's fucking awesome!
Wow.
I was out of the game at that point, so it was like, I
guess I'll just, what the flying fuck?
Wait, the fuck does the round just, like, take you to the fucking sewer here? How the fuck are you supposed to do this jump? We're all stuck here. Okay, let's work together. How the fuck do we do this? Can we just edge around the...
What is this thing around our heads?
I saw someone do it. What do you do here? You, like, grab around and... How old are you guys? OMG. Dude, all it takes is like over 20 years old and your body starts to cripple. That's like facts.
That really is true.
I gotta blow my nose really quick.
You start to notice it bit by bit when you're like 25, 26, and you're like, it's okay. You know, it just means, you know, I'm just a little bit unfit. Okay, it's whatever. And then the years get in.
Yeah. Don't push me into fucking... Fuck you! Okay, break is grab all. So that's...
break?
Apparently. Is your cooler so strong that you have to blow your nose? No. It's just general talking makes me... Oh, it's B on a controller. Don't know about keyboard controls, though. Rye's pushing 35. No, that's Stoke.
Out my age.
You got kicked! Are you still in the game? Did it turn you into like a spectating ghost? Because that happens if you don't move enough. You should be able to rejoin the next round. Unless it like booted you out of the entire server. You're a spectator. Okay, then you can rejoin in the next round. That happened to me last time at the castle stage.
Jokes aside, though, I believe it's important to tell them because it's important to get into good habits.
Yeah.
Whilst you are able to experiment with them at an age where your body is so unbelievably durable and flexible. Because once you get into the part where it's like, we actually need to start looking after this thing it's like this fleshy mech suit.
Yeah.
And you don't know how, you're going to degrade really quickly and it's not comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, your quality of life is going to be suffering. And I mean that. For God's sake, for the love of anything that you hold dear, look after yourself.
True.
Because it's kind of a fucked up thing. It's kind of like a thing that nobody wants to talk about.
No one wants to talk about getting older.
But it's important.
Yeah.
Everyone goes, what the...
Literally everyone grows old.
Almost everybody.
I mean,
I
every human species being, every human being grows old.
Okay, right. I was going to say there's some creatures that never die.
You're gonna be the flying gorilla. Doesn't that the body start probably aging real bad after 24 years of age? Yeah, I think it's 24, 25. Yes. That's when it like begins for real,
Mid 20s is when you start to feel it.
So I'm feeling it already because I'm like, what, 24? I don't actually remember if I'm 24 or 25. So, but I'm right there.
You're there. It's happening. Ooh, Rayman.
Ramust.
Ramadea Rambaramus. Grabs Rayman by his big fucking nose. I love you, man.
Squeezes it hard. And Rayman's like, oh, sure, let's go. I'm 26. What?
Oh,
Okay, then. I was leaning towards 25 anyway, so, you know, 26 doesn't, like, scare me that much, or, like, surprise me that much.
I like that. I like when you calculate your age and you go, oh, fuck, really?
Yeah. Mentally, I'm here.
Oh, that's also a thing, your mental age, too. It's important to keep that in check.
Yeah.
Like it's a thing you can fucking control, but what I mean to say is, don't let your limitations stop you from being yourself.
Yeah.
Hashtag humble bragging moment right now.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people who have talked to me think I'm like 10 years younger than I really am just because of how I speak. And it's like, nah man, I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
In the nicest way. Like, I'm not an asshole. I don't see the proprieties of being proper if everybody is on the same page. There's no point.
True.
So just let go and say something crazy like... Yeah, okay, don't say that, but...
Say something crazy like large man walks in and you slap him.
Large man walks in, sits down, eats your chicken.
It's true though. You don't gotta fall into the category that society tries to push depending on your age.
Yeah, it's like, you're at your age, you're 50. It's like, I am. You're sitting on a swing.
Like, people don't suddenly just turn into those, like, stereotypical grandmas when they get old, you know?
No.
Like, if you play, like, let's use video games as an example. If you played video games your whole life, you're never gonna stop. If you turn old, you're not suddenly gonna stop playing video games, you know?
I was talking about... I can't remember who I was talking to this, but one of my mods... I was talking to them about this. It's like, we don't talk about this, but 50, 40 years from now, there's going to be a whole generation of old people in old folks' homes with consoles in their rooms, because we're all going to be gamers.
Yeah. Like, the stereotype is that the really, really old people now, like, thinking, reminiscing of, like, I don't know, fucking... World War II? Okay, that's a bit too far away, but you know, like, the stereotypical thing. And in the future, it's actually going to happen where all or majority of the old people will just be going on about the back rooms. Or TikTok, you know?
Oh my god.
And it's gonna be seen as the crazy boomers, old person stereotype thing.
It is true.
TikTok won't even be around in like 40 years. More like 50 years.
I don't think it's going to be around for another 5. Honestly,
we'll see.
But it is true. So true.
Honestly, the scariest thing isn't becoming old, it's becoming an old gamer. Oh.
Oh my god, there he is!
Oh yeah, it's you, Mr. Gimmick. Oh, because... Mr. Gimmick, you watch several people on Twitch who are in their 40s, yeah. Because a lot of these people, a lot of streamers, because Twitch has already been around for over 10 years. So people who started streaming when Twitch started have, like, people are old. People are aging. That's the end of the sentence. People are aging.
People are aging.
And I, despite all the horrible shit with world and technology, I think it's pretty cool to be living in an age where people are growing old. Yeah.
Good.
Couldn't have said it better.
That's a t-shirt, that is.
Yeah. T-shirt quote.
Oh, wow. Fuck, I actually had something to say regardless of that, but that made me laugh. Oh, that was it. So, here's a statistic that hopefully frightens people. In a good way, I hope. So, there is a aging deficit right now when it comes to the elderly. About 30% of people are now over their 60s when it comes to global population. Less than 20% of that are people from 50 years ago. Less than 40% of that are people from 60 years ago, and so on and so forth. So, if you round that up, that means there is roughly a global population of about 2 billion elderly, with our 9 billion. If you tally that with the number of birth rates that have been going on, which has been steadily going slower and slower over the past 10 years, then there's probably less than 500 million young people now, which is, if you want to talk about demographics, it's virtually non-existent.
Yeah.
So if you've got a young guy who's being a bit of a cock, just let him know he's outnumbered.
Outnumbered by the old. True. I remember back in school, we would talk about these like age pyramids and age mushrooms, where it's like the statistics and how they look like a pyramid, and how they look like a mushroom, and how we're currently living in the mushroom era, where the age division is like a mushroom. Not a lot of young people, not a lot of birth rate, and a lot of old people. And the thing is that I remember this from those school days, that the mushroom is always followed by the pyramid, or like, it evens out because old people will die out. And like World War II was a huge contributor to, you know, baby boomers and all that. And it's just natural that there's this like cycle. A lot of people I've heard claim that oh my god, not enough people are being born. But I personally don't think it's anything to worry about. The society has to adjust around the birth rate, not the other way around.
Yeah, no one's gonna be clapping out babies just because Mr. Moneyman wants a car. Fuck off.
Yeah. All right, see you, dude. Thanks for dropping by and racing. That's true. No one's gonna start making babies because, oh my god, I think there's like okay, I could be crazy. I don't know if they're in Finland or something or not, but like there's like incentive packages in some countries to make kids. Like the government will give you like a compensation package if you make kids or something like that. And that's like fucked up.
That is scary. Imagine, okay, man walks in. Hey, I'm the government. If you,
I'm the government.
I am big government. No, that's fucking. I don't know if that's a thing over here. Just simply because I don't hang around anybody who has a family. I've been lucky in that regard. Nearly everybody I knew growing up has stayed relatively childless. I say lucky in the sense that I'm in a demographic where I'm ignorant to what it's like to be around somebody who has a child, has that kind of priority. I don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
I remember I had to look after a baby for a year. That was interesting. But it wasn't mine, so the parental instinct wasn't the same. It was just kind of like, this thing's a priority. I gotta match its needs. But that's about it.
Yeah.
So I have no idea. I'll tell you a cool piece of history though that the UK did go through.
Yeah.
So the early 2000s was really, really bad if you were a young lady, like a teenage girl, because there was, for whatever reason in this country, fucking next to no sex education stuff in the UK at all. It didn't exist. And the baby boomers who were born weren't told about it either. So they couldn't go to school to learn about it, and their parents wouldn't have told them either. So they were completely lost. So there's an entire generation of mothers from my generation actually, loads of young mothers in like who had kids when they were 16, 15, round about that age. Fucking thousands of them. Like, this is really, really fucking common. It took a good fucking 8 or so years for the government and the schools to start implementing sex education. I remember it. And thankfully, the numbers started dropping. But it's just one of those things where it's like, how fucking... It's amazing how... when we're given little guidance, how quickly we run face first into a wall. It's kind of surprising.
Genuinely. That is, not to get like full conspiracy theory, but that is like what is going on in America. They're actively trying to sabotage schools and like teaching, because if you aren't educated, you are dumb, therefore you're easy to control.
It's as much as I like to bite my tongue, but it is true. If you're not wise in any particular area, then you... Whoa! Fat Albert just fucking blew up. If you're not wise in any particular area, then you can be coerced. And I'd like to, as long as I'm, in my rocking chair right now giving life lessons, I'd like to make a distinction between knowledge and wisdom. Yeah. Knowledge is just knowing how to do something. Wisdom is knowing what to do with that information.
That is true.
So don't... if you want to learn about something, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. But practice judgment.
Yeah.
That's the thing that will get you places. Because, cool, you know how to make a bomb. Now you've just set it off in your room. Wish you were wise to know the difference, to not do that.
Wisdom stat usually means how well you deal with magic. Thanks, Pep. Okay, but yes, you are right. But I saw a couple of chat messages that I really want to read because they're fucking funny. If you are like the back rooms, if you like the back rooms and you become old, do we call you almond water grandpa?
I love that.
And Pep says, I've been traumatized by the Finnish politician man who many years ago campaigned for a breeding movement. Anime waifus were invented by the world government to lower the birth rate. What do you mean lower the? How does that? What do you mean lower the birth? What do you mean lower the? What do you mean lower the birth rate? Oh no, I became a spectator. That's fine. I can sit out this match.
Oh no, I became an anime waifu. I don't know.
I can spectate you. I'll do that. Dragon Ball aliens were invented to lower the birth rate, followed by a Grease emote. True.
Who the hell said that?
Scotch.
Thank you.
I'm putting you on blast. From copyright convo to flying gorillas to Fat Man Walks to birth rate talks, you love the stream. Fat Man walks into fucking birth rate talk. Imagine it's like a fucking like the Avengers headquarters, and there's like all these like world leaders. Okay, we have to solve this issue with birth rates. What do we do? Then the door like busts open and a large man walks in and goes like and walks out.
And they look at him like, yes! Give him the keys.
This will solve everything!
Somebody animate that.
True.
Send it to me and I'll give you nothing.
Fat Albert whisper sweet talks to you. Dude, wholesome and comforting. Fat Albert consoles you after a rough breakup. ASMR. Give me that right now.
I know things been rough recently, but there's no reason to give up.
Things are rough sometimes. And it's easy to lose sight of things once you're in so much pain, but you need to understand that this pain won't last forever. You'll look back at this 3 years from now and you'll be glad that you had such an experience. Sure, it ended badly, but you had wonderful memories. and maybe you could share those memories again with someone new. You know, the best thing you can do when you've loved and lost is to find love again. Don't deprive someone else of your kindness. You're a wonderful person. Don't forget that. And then he gives you a big hug.
That was awesome. But I also started laughing because someone said Stokes Fat Albert right now sounds like he's about to cry.
Oh my god!
he's like so getting into it, he like starts crying.
Oh my god,
Oh, no.
he wells up and he hugs you because, oh my god, that's a yes.
I made you laugh so hard that you crashed into Fat Albert's ass while having tears in your eyes. Dude, imagine that. It's the meme where someone walks over the road and they a car crashes into them, but it's Fat Albert, and instead of it's the car that gets crushed because they crash into Fat Albert's ass.
Holy shit! You just unearthed a memory. Years ago, somebody asked me if I was like the richest person ever, what would I do with the money? And I said, I want to build a cannon car, a car that is so dense and heavy that if someone crashes into me, their car just fucking explodes and I'm fine.
You jest, but that's actually what they're trying to do in America. I don't know if you're aware, but in America, cars just keep getting bigger and bigger, and the reasoning is that if you get into a car crash, you will be fine. So that is genuinely what you just described. It's not true. Yeah, it's not true. The reasoning is flawed. That's not how you should approach making cars. But that is what they're doing. Yeah, fucked up, ain't it? Your cannon car might be real. Soon they'll be driving in fucking tanks. And just crushing everything in their way. Tesla-made tank. While they use X and talk to Grok. They're like,
Grok?
Hang on, I'm gonna roll here. I'm shitting on America again. Hang on.
Okay.
They're like trying to focus on driving, but they don't know the rules. You know how to drive. So they ask an AI chatbot how to drive, and the chatbot feeds them faulty information, and they crash into everything. But since they have a cannon car, they won't die, and they won't even get into trouble because the economy is so fucked thanks to their president. There's they just drive over people and they're fine. They won't get to... Okay.
The land of the free.
The land of the truly we, goddammit.
The land of the... God bless you for your service. God bless you. Shakes your hand.
Oh, I feel like I was about to say something else as well. And you were also definitely going to say something, but I overrode you with my freaking America rant.
I still remember it. Okay, so here's a little bit of local British history right here.
Let's go.
So there is a man. If you are involved with...
I don't know why that made me laugh. Just carry on.
Did you think there's a man and he walks in? No. So there was a man in. If you are into bodybuilding, you might know who this is. Probably no one here. That was mean. Sorry. So.
No, genuinely though, I don't think I know any bodybuilders.
So there's a gentleman called. Oh my god, I've forgotten his name. Eddie something. He was the world heavyweight lifter man, strong man. He was Mr. Strongman for a year. I don't fucking know what it is. I don't know about that kind of stuff either. Anyway, he was from Stoke, where I live.
Yeah.
I met him before he even started doing any of that shit. He used to be a bouncer at a bar. And so he's done that now. He's done his thing. He was the world champion of being strong, I guess. And then he came home. Motherfucker bought a tank.
Like an actual fucking war tank.
Yes, like a big war tank. He bought a very specific one, so it's road legal. And every now and then, if you're lucky and you come out at the right time, you can see him driving around Stoke-on-Trent in his big fucking tank, and it's scary.
What the fuck?
I don't fucking... I'm being deadly serious. This is real.
Like, I think it wouldn't even be legal to drive a tank in like residential areas.
There are some tanks that are road legal.
Holy
I don't
fuck.
know how.
That's crazy.
Chat, someone in chat who lives in the same city. You are right.
Oh my god! Could someone take the tinfoil hat off of Rye? He's going off the arm rocker again. Oh yeah, I'm like... the fucking Americans!
You gonna eat that rice pudding?
Rice pudding.
Dude.
Dude.
Says nothing, and did you fall asleep?
I used to like rice pudding as a kid. But not as a grown-up anymore, no.
You're gonna like it when you're an adult, an elderly again.
Dude,
that's the horseshoe.
It's the circle of life. Everything you liked as a small child, you will like again when you become, like, giant old.
I just turned into a gnome.
Excuse me?
Got a gnome hat.
What the fuck do you mean you turned into a gnome?
Fat Albert just been given a gnome hat. I don't know what's happening.
What is that sound?
I think it's me.
I hear like I'm getting some mouth.
Yeah, that was me. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh no, it's the fucking flying gorilla.
Flying gorilla's behind you.
Flying gorilla is trying to sell me his app. I don't want your fucking app, leave me alone.
It's been delisted anyway. It's fine.
No more flying gorilla. Oh wait, this is a pizza tower map. I just realized. Maybe that's what the gnome thing is about.
Oh, I've just been informed that the tank has been disarmed.
Well, obviously.
Obviously, but it's... But they can't have the ability to fire, so fair enough. It's still terrifying,
It's
though,
still an
it's a
armored
rolling house.
vehicle.
Yeah.
You'd think those wouldn't be illegal to drive around in.
It's not very... As tanks go, it's not a big one.
Okay.
But it's still big because it's a fucking tank. Like,
Yeah.
It's still bigger than any vehicle. But yeah.
I hear crazy sounds in this map.
Fat Albert walks in, he leans in against her ear and goes...
This was the joke again! If we distill this joke in the lab, it was just large man who walks in, does the sound and leaves.
I think I need like a break. From, like... I need to sit down with my own thoughts for a while.
Oh my fucking god.
I need to take a minute to think about what I've done.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Apparently tanks can be driven in this country, but Cybertrucks can't because they are too wide.
It's good that Cybertrucks can't be driven, but that still makes me laugh so hard. It's a fucking tank! Oh, Station Square, I think that's new. I'm sorry, but Flying Gorilla is so scary. It looks like a RPG Maker horror game NPC chasing after you. And the way it also keeps making sounds. Like, check out my app store app, Flying Gorilla, blah, blah, blah. Freaky. No, everyone's changing into Flying Gorilla.
My chat.
So, what did you say about therapy?
Apparently I need therapy according to my chat.
No! They're just trying to fit you into the mold.
I like molds. I can put jelly in it. I actually do have a story about therapy, which it's not crazy. Like, this is not going to be like a why did you laugh?
I just I laughed at I have a story about therapy, and like, of course, the first immediate thought is that, oh no, what is this gonna be about?
Oh, no. Yeah, exactly. There's no oh no here. It's just, it really is just this is a story. So back in the day, when I was a sprier, younger, handsomer, just better.
Yeah.
Make myself sad.
No.
So, so I was assigned to therapy by what was it? Some dickhead. And so the lady I was assigned with saw me for 2 days, and on the second day I was there for 5 seconds because she just said, "You don't need this. You can leave." I was like, "What do you mean I don't need this?" Like, I looked over your stuff and you're fine. It's like, you're a bit angry, but your reasons for being angry are justified, so you don't need to be here. So she read up a big piece of paper, and that just said, "I'm okay." And I remember that, and I still disagree with her.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh boy.
The fucking final line. I still disagree with her.
I do. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not laughing
nobody's-
at that. Like, I'm just laughing at the presentation. It was funny.
The present. I do have a good. How do I spectate particular people? I don't. I think I just have to follow you.
But yeah, therapy in it.
In it, therapy. Somebody talks to you.
You heard this exact music track in a Sonic Speed Paint. What is Sonic Speed Paint?
Sonic speed paints with a big brush. This is a good topic.
T. Lopez mix? I don't know. I haven't listened to all of T. Lopez's music.
T. Lopez is a funny gentleman.
Funny
He's been.
gentleman.
He is a funny gentleman. He's been pushing this persona of his. That's like just a smaller version of him in an anime style. It's very, but the way he's advertising himself makes it seem like it's another entity instead of it just being him. Because he's standing next to it doing like the raised eyebrow thing. So it's like, so what is this? Just like a miniature you that exists with you? What is this?
That's
It's
awesome.
fucking confusing.
That's awesome. I love that. Being tailed by Wallace is also terrifying. Yeah, I saw Wallace here from different angles, and he has a scary face.
Wallace now, he's cool.
If you like see him in action here, do you know that meme image of Wallace where he like looks really like disgruntled and stares forward, and he loses his mouth.
He loses his mouth. Oh wait, yes. Okay, yeah, I see it now.
He has that frame in his like driving animations.
Disgruntled. Wallace has a mental breakdown and goes go-karting.
I honestly love the old Wallace and Gromit, like the Grand Day Out. Maybe the most out of all of them, because it still had that like early stank to it. Wallace would often close his mouth so it wouldn't be so wide. But these days, if Wallace closes his mouth, it's always like, it stays wide. Because like...
Yeah, it's like... it's like this huge grin.
I'm not like claiming it's like corporate, but it also is corporate. Because that's how Wallace is. That's his character design. You can't deviate, you know? And I find that rather boring myself. It's like brand recognition shit.
I was about to just say that it's... So, here's a bit of... As a fellow Brit, here's a bit of Aardman animation history for you. So, Aardman is the country. I know it's typical for British people to drop their H's, but it's not Hardman, it is Aardman. So don't confuse my accent with, like, a drop in my fucking alphabet. So, the company Aardman, who crafts and creates Wallace and Gromit, among other things.
Yeah.
When they were first starting out, the Grand Day Out was it was a...
Kill Knuckles, by the way. But yeah, go on. Kill Knuckles, everyone. But yeah, keep going.
What? How did he...
Yeah, but I want to hear this story. I just had to get it out there.
Fuck. So back when they were doing all of this jazzy stuff with their short animations, they were doing a bunch of short stuff to begin with, like commercials, just entertainment shorts, commissioned stuff, short film animation for art projects. It was very like underground, like art studio-esque stuff, like something you would imagine like an art student would go through. But it was like that for a long time, and you got to remember that it was a very old company, so and plus they were probably the only company in the UK that specialized in claymation, so they were very unique, and because of that they managed to keep a reputation.
Yeah.
So once they decided to keep up this thing and they got enough money and budget, they put together like, the original animation of Wallace and Gromit: A Grand Day Out, which did well enough for them to land on their feet and open up their own studio in Bristol, but it wasn't enough for them to be a brand recognition. That is until they got a large sum of funding from, who was it? Some entrepreneur guy who gave them a fat injection of cash,
Yeah.
and that's when they made the second one, Wrong Trousers, and that's where the original design came from.
Yeah.
And because of the large injection of cash, there was a lot more promotion, there was a lot more incentive to get it right because of the cash they were given, so they had to make something back. And it's exactly what you said, like, it's because of the brand recognition. This Wrong Trousers was the one that, I think it's still the most viewed out of the trilogy, like, when it came out originally on the television. Like, it's still the leader when it comes to views. So it's as far as they're concerned, that is the Wallace, so that's the shape he needs to be, that's the cadence he needs to be.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you noticed in Grand Day Out, Wallace is a bit more whiny. If you notice, like not in a bad way, but he's
No, I remember that as a kid. It was upsetting to me how he like hated Gromit. No, wait, sorry. You were talking about Grand Day Out. I was talking about Wrong Trousers. No. Yes, I know what you mean. He's different in Grand Day Out. I was thinking of him in Wrong Trousers.
Oh, treats. Sorry, I just had this image of him just scowling at Gromit just from across the room. I don't. Sonic Schoolhouse.
Oh yes, Sonic Schoolhouse. But yeah, the story continues, or does it?
I think that's about it, more or less. Because once they made so much money, they made the third one, Close Shave, which didn't do as well, and the investors pulled out. But Aardman at that point was already well established, and they were the only company in this country that did what they did, so they didn't need funding anymore. They were already well established.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. And so that's why Wallace is the way he is, because of that stupid Trousers film.
Pep has a good point. I don't entirely agree. All professionally made animation has model sheets. It's not just evil corporation trying to curb creativity to do that. I agree and disagree. I respectfully disagree on some, but I also agree on some part of that. Because I do think that even if you have a model sheet, you should be able to deviate from it. And I don't believe Grand Day Out had anything beyond the clay sculptures. Of course, I could be wrong. I don't know how they made it, but it was like a thing they made in their basement, like two guys. It's
Yes.
like Pingu. They just made that shit.
The original was only made by 2 people.
It was all in their heads, you know.
Hey, leave me alone.
This is my corner.
No. Ah! Oh my god, how did you do that?
What did I do?
Shot across the room
It's a
somehow.
fucking party in the bus.
Party in the bus.
I can't see shit.
There's Mr. Blobby.
I can't get out, even if I want to now.
No, just stay here.
Pick me for help. Just stay here and we will all win.
Stay here and win.
I'm getting pounded in the corner, help.
I wonder how that...
This is horrible.
No, this is the best. We should all be Mr. Blobby for the next race.
But okay, I was thinking about it more, and that I think my problems are mainly about stop motion in general. I prefer stop motion when it's like very amateurish and you can see the errors and shit over the very high quality productions, because then it doesn't feel like stop motion anymore, you know?
I know what you mean.
Like the original Grand Day Out really feels like stop motion. You can see their like props, you can see their clay. Compared to the latest one, it just feels like an animated movie.
It does, despite it being clay, actual clay, because there's a...
Yeah.
They released a short documentary along with the film, and you could see that it is clay. But it's exactly how you said, it's because it's so professionally refined and perfect. It might as well just be CG, because it's so clean. Like, they've done such a good job that it doesn't look like it's a practical effect anymore, which is both impressive and kind of crap.
Yeah.
I understand what you mean.
It's Pingu is another really good example. Someone's throwing shit into the bus! Holy fuck! Fucking terrorist attack, the whole bus exploded! Help! What's happening? What's happening?
Everything's just exploding.
That was scary. Pingu is another really good example because oh my god! We just keep exploding! Who's doing this?
I don't understand.
Wanted Blobby. Real life. Okay, so finally, Pingu is another really good example because the original run of Pingu is amazing because you can see everything is like clay and shit. Then they had that Pingu reboot in like 2003 or something, and it was already way cleaner. It didn't look as cool. And nowadays, they have Pingu in the city, which just is CG. It's not stop motion. It's not even trying to be stop motion anymore. It's CG that looks like it has like clay textures. And that's no fun. That ruins the whole fucking point.
Pingu in the city?
Yeah, that's a Japanese production because Pingu is really popular in Japan.
Why is he in the city? He lives in the snow.
Yeah.
They already fucked up. They didn't... They fucked up immediately. Okay, well, guys, we need to come up with a Pingu reboot. So, I was thinking...
Sorry. I won! I won, but you absolutely nothing!
Oh my god. I wins! Everybody slap your meat!
Yeah, that's Mr. Blobby. What was I about to say? Yeah. But it's cool to hear that Archman is working on a new Pingu show that's actually stop motion.
Yes.
I still think it's gonna be way too clean. I will still watch it though, but yeah.
Did you hear that Aardman are also working on a they're working with Pokemon now as well. They're going to be making some claymation Pokemon animations.
They already made one. It's the Concierge one, if I'm not mistaken. It's on Netflix, and I think Pep watched it. Was that made by Artman?
If it's not, then it might be something. We need information.
Okay, Concierge was made by a Japanese company, and Artman is working on something different. Okay.
There we go.
That's cool, though. I'm excited to see that.
Something about what you mentioned about the roughness of amateur claymation. There is something really nice about every now and then an in-between frame where you see somebody's fingerprint just for a moment, and then it just vanishes, and it's like, you know what? I don't even care. This looks cool.
Yeah. Pep said something really interesting. It's funny how I see some indie animation now retain errors and sketchiness on purpose, and then they get bombarded by people telling them like, there's a mistake here. That's so fucked up.
There's a mistake here. I was like, yeah, your life.
Those must be the same people who like actually prefer Spider-Verse when it's like upscaled to 60 FPS instead of the fucking 12 FPS that Spider-Verse is. And that's like so disgusting to me.
I guess art really is subjective because they're...
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening over here?
This map is cool. Huge fucking explosion!
Okay, so there was a really slow rolling ball and Knuckles flew into it face first and broke.
What was I about to say about... Oh yeah, the errors. Original Pingu has a lot of cool errors. There's this one that I saw as a kid. It was like, for one frame, one of Pingu's friends' head would be on the ground, decapitated. And as a kid, it was in the original VHS release, and then it was like, you know, fixed for the later releases for TV and whatnot. As a kid, I would try to pause on the frame, and I would sometimes successfully be able to do that as well. And we would like laugh our asses off with my siblings, like, look, it's the head!
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
I did something similar. Again, it's not claymation, but there is an old episode of The Simpsons where, fuck, what episode is it? It doesn't matter, but there's a scene where Homer is like, okay, how do I fucking explain this? So Homer is like driving and Bart is in the passenger seat and they're just talking. And there's a frame where it cuts back to Bart saying something and his hands are back to front. And it always bothered me. And I remember just being like, what the fuck? Like his hand... It's fucking creepy. I remember trying to pause it, just being looking at it, just being like, that's not a human hand. What? Like the thumb's wrong way. I couldn't understand it because it's not like, okay, we got the arms on the wrong way round, like claymation. Somebody drew that.
Yeah.
Somebody deliberately drew the hands the wrong way and they shipped it.
That's awesome. I love shit like that. Apparently, original Simpsons was also like really fucked up in the sense that they had a lot of errors, and I think that just adds to the charm. Nowadays, Simpsons is way too clean, and everything is always on model and shit like that. It's also the first season of SpongeBob. First season of SpongeBob looks really cool because that is like unique wobbly style, and now SpongeBob always on model. Yada yada yada.
There's a fun little factoid about OG Simpon. This is a genuine story of corporate interruption backed by sources. So this is not an opinion. This happened. The animators of the OG Simpsons were so fucking talented, so clean and so tidy that they were deliberately told to pack it in because, according to them, an animated sitcom is funnier if there's less frames and more mistakes. And the thing is, you can actually see what their potential was. There were 2 animated shorts that were created for American commercials. I think it was the Butterfinger commercial and something else. But the Butterfinger commercial is more famous because people liked to use a small animation reel of Homer wiggling his fingers because it looks like a Cuphead boss. And it was fucking, it is phenomenal. Like, the animation quality is fantastic, but that's a real instance where they were like, okay, guys, this is really cool, but I know we hired you because you were great, but you need to, like, deliberately make this look like ass.
That's incredibly interesting.
They were right, though, because an animated sitcom comedy is better if it's kind of janky.
Yeah, I kind of
agree. If the
agree.
animation was too clean, you'd be distracted just by how beautiful it is.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Also, since Simpsons is pretty old, especially back in the day, there was this sentiment that animation is for kids. So, like, if the animation is really, like, smooth, it's very, like, whimsical, it could make it, like, just not fit the style in comparison to what they were going for, like an adult sitcom.
There's a... Fuck, I forget where to find it. It's probably on YouTube somewhere, but there's like commentary about a particular episode where Homer and Marge get a babysitter for Bart and Lisa because they want to go out on a romantic night. And the commentary are just talking about the production and all that. And there's a particular scene where Marge is dancing and it's just 2 frames of her bobbing up and down. That's it. And the animators go, yeah, we were told to like the revision for Marge's dancing went over like 10 times because they wanted it to be like as lame as possible. And it's like we spent a week workshopping trying to work out what would be the most pathetic dance, and that's what we came up with.
Fucking fine, Gorilla. That's really cool though. Is it the dance that turned into a meme where he's like she's like shuffling her hands around Marge?
I think that might be the one, yeah. She's got her hands apart and she's just bobbing up and down like...
Yeah, I think that's the one that turned into a meme.
That's the shot. That's the shot.
Modern Family Guy is the same. It's way too rigid. Yeah, I believe that as well.
OG Family Guy... The thing here... So, OG Family Guy got its acts together really quick. When not in terms of writing or anything. I'm talking purely animation here.
Yeah.
First 2 episodes of Family Guy, Fimbly Bim, there's a lot of rough bits. You'll notice like Peter's eye rolls over his nose and shit like that. It doesn't matter. But they the animators understood exactly what they were doing with that. I think maybe because The Simpsons already exists, so they had a template to work on. But seasons 1 to 2 and a little bit of 3, because 3 is when they started using the reference by scale stuff that everyone uses now. But they had it down. Like, the animation was just smooth enough to be passable, but just janky enough to be funny.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. Oh, by the way, I just want to put this out here because I'm really confused why everybody is freaking out about this. Somebody recently apparently found the original pilots of Family Guy, episode 1.
Oh.
It's not that big of a deal. That was discovered like 5 years ago. And everyone apparently has just forgotten.
Oh,
that confused the fuck out of me.
Dude, that happens sometimes with like lost media. People forget it was found, and then it gets found again.
It confused the fuck out of me. It's like, I remember people be like, dude, they found Family Guy season 1 pilot. I was like, yeah, they did. What do you mean? What do you mean they found it? It's been found. It's been found for a while.
That's why I think, in a sense, it's good that there's like this lost media community and database, so people can actually like look up if something is found already or not.
Definitely. I mean, it's cool that they found another one. I don't know how, but yeah.
It's crazy how Peter Griffin looked friendly in the old animation style, and then in the current one he looks like he's filled with hatred.
Yeah, old Peter looks like just a friendly, jolly guy.
Yeah, that actually adds to his like... That adds to him being actually a funny character.
A family guy.
Yeah. Dude!
He's back in the character!
Dude! That's like the name of the show! Dude!
I love this guy.
The excited guy.
The excited guy of anything. It's wholesome. It is true though. I'm going to say one last thing about Family Guy because I don't know how many people care. But season 1, 2, 3, near the end of 3 it started the show, so definitely 1 to 2. Peter's personality was much better, more refined, and actually had character and build. Now he's just this deliberately ignorant, hateful person who just takes advantage of any situation to make it ass, and it's like, that's not fucking funny.
Yeah.
Originally, he was actually a caring dad, a loving husband who had his shortcomings, and the reason why it was funny is because he was innocently stupid, kind of like Homer, but in a different way. He was never bad on purpose, but now it's just like, hey Flowers, remember the time I fucking farted? Yeah, and he just shits on everybody. It's like, okay, great.
Yeah. Oh my god, the gorillas need to shut up. I just hear like, open this new game fucking app store.
We need more gorillas.
You just want to say that the collective craving for humanity in the arts currently is very interesting. Not at all unwelcome, but very interesting as its clear response both to many years of polished minimalism and also hyper-rendered generative AI imagery. Yeah. True. More genuine shit made by genuine people. Instead of just like weekly new Simpsons, constantly consume, pump out money, capitalism, Simpsons never ending, you know?
You must watch The Simpsons.
Like, I genuinely... These shows could just fucking die already. Fucking SpongeBob, Simpsons, Family Guy. All of these shows to just keep, like, you know, just... New episodes constantly, forever, eat! You know? Just make it stop!
It's true. If... Like you said, if Simpsons, SpongeBob, Family Guy, and every other show that's been going on since forever suddenly just said, we're stopping, we're retiring, we're done.
Yeah.
I'd honestly clap and be like, yes,
finally! Opportunity for something new!
Exactly, that was exactly what I was going to say. I was like, finally, not because I hate it, but because now there's room for something else.
Yeah.
There's a slot open. Things need to end. I get it, you know, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I don't understand why these companies do it, but fucking hell,
Yeah.
give it up.
Yeah.
Stop. It's bordering on madness at this point.
Actual madness, true.
It really is.
I feel similarly about Star Wars. Like, especially since the latest Fortnite season was about Star Wars. I'm so fed up with Star Wars. It's like Star Wars this, Star Wars that. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking shut the fuck up about fucking Star Wars. Who the fuck cares about fucking Star Wars? Star Wars! And
Hey, we should talk about Star Wars.
the thing is, I actually liked the original Star Wars, the 3 first films. I liked them. They're funny films.
Yeah.
But like, okay, trilogy, whatever the fuck. Okay, sure, that's fine. Yeah, explain how the story started. But then when Disney did the fucking sequel trilogy, I'm like, okay. Nostalgia. It's been a while since we had Star Wars. Sure, I'll give you this chance. Make something cool. Make nostalgia. And the first out of the new 3 films was actually fun. I remember it. I didn't watch the rest 2, and apparently they're bad. And now it's like, okay, but we have this Star Wars TV show coming later this year, and then another TV show, and then there's another movie, and now a TV show, and it's like infinite content machine, and I hate it so much. Remember to breathe.
Fucking hell. Is that all of it? Is there any more in there? Do you need to tip the bottle upside down and pat it? Is there...
Like, I'm not like inherently against Star Wars. I'm against what Disney is doing with Star Wars. I should like.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
I'd feel the same no matter what property would do this. I think it's not exactly what they've done, because I've not consumed most of it, so I can't really say what it is or isn't bad. But it's the blatant shamelessness of it as well. It's like they know what they're doing.
Oh my god! Look at the. Sorry, look at the
my-
sign for the gorilla when it wins.
It's terrifying.
But yeah, go on.
It's the shamelessness of it. It's like they know exactly what they're doing. They know that they're pushing it too far, and they don't give a fuck. And
Yeah.
they know they're pissing people off, but they don't care.
Yeah.
You can see it, and it's like, all right, I guess I don't care either. But
Yeah.
here's something that might wet your whistle a bit, though. It might wet your whistle.
Wet guy whistle. Oops. Pleasure Aug. Oh no, I opened the chat by accident and someone just said Pleasure Aug.
What a surprise.
There we go.
So Dibney recently released a stock report when it comes to the entertainment firms, that there was expenditure from last year, which also came with a backlog of spending versus like box office returns. That's it.
Yeah.
And how much they've spent versus box office returns. They spent roughly $2.5 trillion on the Star Wars franchise alone since they acquired it.
Oh,
They made like 10% of that back.
good.
So like they've wasted a lot of money. So if that doesn't wake them up, I don't think anything will.
Yeah.
Because if your theories are true that these people just see numbers, then they should see the numbers.
Yeah. That's like no joke. That's usually what happens. They try something, it doesn't work out. They see the numbers, and then they're like, okay, we gotta do something else. And then it's a shot in the dark if the new thing they do is good or not. And usually after shit doesn't work out, they try to do the nostalgia thing. So I'm kind of expecting that's what they're gonna do with Star Wars, just maximum nostalgia. Make new shows about old things, make old things again, you know, all that shit.
Here is something actually I want them to do with Star Wars. They never do it, and it's a terrible idea, but I want it so badly. I want them to do a corny sitcom based around the aliens, the Glooby Deebies of Star Wars. Like, and they're all talking in their weird Star Wars language, like Ugaga da Winky da Bunga Wooshi. and it's like and they're all talking like that, and it's subtitled, but it's like the guy walks in and everyone's like, "Hey, it's Glimbo!" and everyone's clapping. I want that. I want them to just like I don't want them to give up and just do something like that.
Yeah.
I would adore it.
Yeah, the thing is, I could see them doing that as like a one-off episode, as a parody, but I don't want it to be a parody. I want it to be real.
Yeah, I want that. That's okay. This is some okay. Tiny tangent veer off.
Yeah.
Something that companies have been doing lately that has been really annoying me in my creatives, in my hunger for creativity. So big companies now do really cool things on April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
And then they're like, it's just a joke. I'm like, no, why? Make this real.
That's such a good point, though. They make all these cool things as a one-off, and then they're like, okay, but this is not the main thing, you know?
It's like, why isn't it the main thing, you asshole? Fucking give me...
Yeah, I want this to be the main thing.
You have all the money, the staff, the time in the world to do amazing things, and you're just giving me a grape. I don't want this. I want the whole fucking bunch.
Hey guys, it's me, Fangorilla. We're taking tangents like cars and we're driving them. Oh, Connie's Pink Panther Night. That's awesome. Going back to the Pink Panther Night all of a sudden.
Bring it back.
But yeah, companies suck. Ugh.
Harumph. Not all companies suck, just the big ones.
True.
Actually, some of the small ones suck too, but they're too small to be noticed. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think...
Experimenting is literally a joke to them. Oh, that's so true. It hurts, but it's true.
Ugh.
Don't forget Pearl. Fucking... What did Pink Panther do in Hamburg? You wanna see? This is what he did.
Henry?
Oh my god. Okay, watch me win this, even though I took my sweet time.
Won't you swoosh right in?
I'm gonna swoosh right in.
You know what? We've been...
It's Pink Panther Night, you guys!
Okay, guys. Kicks down... Damn it. I was gonna say kicks down door, sis. But it's just a fucking joke.
It always loops back! Oh my god! Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, god damn.
Kickstart door. Okay, it's Pink Panther Night, you guys. Put on your Pink Panther suits, we're going out.
We're going Pink Panthering. Oh, god. Yeah,
Awesome.
we've done a lot of venting about things that shouldn't be as shameless as they are.
Yeah.
Maybe we should talk about something that's a little bit more lighthearted to balance out this angst.
True. Though I will say it has been good though. Talking about this has been good because I have been feeling kind of down with all this shit that's been happening.
No,
so
absolutely.
It's really good to talk about it.
It's cathartic to let loose, but there is a habit of thinking that I'm not. By the way, I'm not accusing anybody of this right now. It's just something I've noticed that I'd like to spread caution in, just in case anybody does this, and maybe they can catch themselves before they make people around them upset. Don't mistake venting for a heal-all. It's good once in a while.
True.
But if you vent constantly, people are just going to pick up on the message that you don't think about anything else other than what's making you miserable.
Yeah,
You need to balance it out.
Venting is quite literally letting off steam that has built up, but it's not
you need to put
if
the
there's
cap
no
down.
steam, you can't vent it out, you know.
Exactly. You can't have the vent open all the time.
Yeah. Dude, that's like Majin Buu from Dragon Ball! Oh my god! Oh my... Oh!
Okay, you know what, Dragon Ball, good topic. Right,
Good.
let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. I'm
So I
going
had
to...
a dream.
Okay, tell your dream first. I'm excited.
So I had a dream. Okay, right. Backtrack a bit. So, wife shoulders, new thing.
You can't just drop that. My chat has never heard wife shoulders.
I'm gonna explain.
All right, here we go.
So, inside joke on my streams. I've been playing Dragon Ball Fighters quite a bit. There was a comment about the character Cell, and he's got wide shoulders, and that's his thing. That's how he's built. That's how he's designed.
Yeah.
There was a mistype, and it said wife shoulders, and now it's like the new thing. If you know how some people have got wide hips, they're dummy thick. Now, if you got wide shoulders, man, that's wife shoulders. If you can put it, so now that that's cleaned up.
Yeah.
I had a dream
Yeah.
that a dream that I was becoming self-conscious about the width of my shoulders. I was like, man, these weak things, man, they're not. I can still get through the door. That's not going to attract anybody. This is bullshit. So I started like looking up how to get wider shoulders, and people were like, "Oh, you just do thrusts. You just do bench presses. Drink more milk." Fucking nothing came of it.
Oh my
It was just
god.
a paranoid delusion.
That's fucking amazing. Self-conscious
chat.
about shoulders.
Everybody in chat, measure your shoulders. Do you have wife shoulders? Post them on online. I don't know what websites are anymore. I'm old. Shut up.
I fucking love that. I also had a dream because I've been playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2,
Oh yeah.
and I played a little bit of the Fortnite season, and since they have like lightsabers, this is not exciting by the way, but I had a dream where those two like combined, and oh, this is the map with the sucking Eggman. But yeah, it was basically just Dragon Ball characters fighting each other with lightsabers, but like a video game, but the combat was still like the complicated combat from Xenoverse 2. That's it, that's the dream. Nothing too crazy, but it happened.
It happened. There was the Dragon Ball laser sticks.
Yeah.
That is bizarre. It's like Goku picks up a lightsaber.
Bro doesn't need it. That's going to be the new mewing. Oh my god, dude. Yeah.
Wife.
Wife shoulders. Dude, we gotta like come up with a bullshit thing you do to like widen your shoulders, because you know how the mewing is like bullshit, like you can widen your jaw by doing some stupid like tongue movement. We gotta like come up with the thing you do to widen your shoulders. What would it be like?
Let me think. It's got to be something you can do casually. That's the whole thing. That's the whole reason why mewing took off. Because it's like, wait, I can have a strong jaw with minimal effort. Sign me up.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you fucking diet and exercise like everyone else, asshole. Fucking stop being lazy.
I fucking got it. You know how when you like tense up, your like shoulders like approach your neck, and you're like, you kind of look like you don't have a neck anymore. When you're like,
oh, yes.
That's what people are gonna start doing with wife shoulders. They're gonna like everywhere you go, just like tighten your shoulders so you don't have a neck.
Dude, you just.
That's how I do it.
Dude, I'm sick, bro. 45. This is a new video how to get the best wife shoulders, bro. So listen, check this out. You hurt your back up like this, and you squeeze those triceps, right? and then you feel the pressure build up in the back of your neck. That's when you got it good. Now look at me. Look at my body build. I got some definite wife shoulders. My wife loves these shoulders. I pick her up and put them on my shoulders every day. She fucking loves them. You could be like me if you sign up to my Richmond program for $59.99, postage tax included. Vietnam.
Oh my fucking god.
Anyway.
That's amazing though. A fucking TikToker like that wouldn't have a wife though. Because they're an Insta talking about mewing and wife shoulders.
You know what's actually a weird thing I've noticed lately?
Yeah.
The people... This is the weirdest thing to me. Oh, thank you for the follow. So here's the weirdest thing to me. The stereotypical body type for what you would imagine an incel would be, I don't know. I'm just ad-libbing here, maybe weak arms.
Like the fedora guy from the
Yeah,
meme
I guess
image.
that. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't have much of an imagination with it. So you, incel fedora guy. But in my experience, it's actually the guys who bodybuild quite a lot who have trouble finding relationships.
That's the thing. That's the
Yeah.
thing about it. Because they like put so much effort into this like bodybuilding and mewing and shit, and they're like,
Why can't I pick up any ladies?
you know,
I have any chicks? Why don't they like me?
you know.
because you spent no time fucking talking to them and getting to know them, you dickhead. They're not a fucking object.
That's the manosphere thing. The dangerous manosphere.
It actually annoys the shit out of me. It's like they talk down to you. It's like, so how long did it take you to get that chest? Okay, how much of that time did you actually spend, talking to who it was you wanted to impress?
Yeah.
Being around them, getting involved in their interests, listening to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Being human, looks really is, it's not a big deal. It's, I mean, okay, this is not a humble brag by any means. I just want to, if anybody has any insecurities, I don't have a nice body. I'm just going to put that out there. I don't look after it as well as I used to, but I've had a few relationships. So if I managed it, you can, okay? Just, the key is just be yourself and be generous with your time with the other person. That's the key.
It's genuinely true though.
So don't fucking worry about it.
It's not a fucking game where you like land ladies like a score on a scoreboard.
That boils my biscuits something, Christy. I tell
There's
you.
like, oh my god, I remember years ago there was this game making the rounds called Super Seducer. It was a
What?
game. It was like a choose your own story type of game which was supposed to teach men how to pick up women. And like it's like a game. It's not a game. It's real life. Don't do that.
That is disgusting.
It's horrible.
That's actually gross. That made me feel a bit ill. I hate that. That's really disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
yes.
earlier in the stream I was talking about how I want Sonic Advance 2 like remix tracks, but this actually is it. And it's one of my favorite tracks from the game too.
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
I think all of these Sonic Advance 2 tracks tonight have had remix tracks, so I really gotta like seek them out and see if I can find the full playlist or something.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I like that game a lot. Also, I just neglected. There was a chat message I wanted to read, but I've been
Yeah.
neglecting it because I was venting.
Go ahead.
Somebody in chat says they like doing weights. That's probably worked for the shoulders, but you need to do the back as well. That is true, because if you put everything in your shoulders and there's no support in the back, you're gonna get a lot of slack, and it's gonna look weird.
No, you gotta do the neck squatch thing. That's how you get the wide shoulders.
That's right, you got it.
Nothing real and actually like healthy. No, you gotta do the neck thing.
Yeah, don't just. Oh my god, who the?
What happened?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Something hit me.
You remember Curtis Connor, that's a YouTuber, Curtis Connor's video about the old TV show where two guys compete in tasks at a club to pick up ladies, and there's a panel of dude bros who rate them, and it was awful.
Oh,
That's
what the
genuinely horrible. You think it was
Disgusting.
called Keys to the VIP? Oh, I hate that!
That's genuinely gross.
Hey guys, it's me, Flying Gorilla.
I,
New app on the App Store, Flying Gorilla.
I just hear Flying Gorilla talking.
I'm flying gorilla.
And I hope Gorilla.
Bro, won't shut the fuck up. Hey guys, it's me, Flying Gorilla.
That's. What? Ugh. You know what happens if you treat life like a game? You get played.
That's really funny. That's funny and true. if you're bisexual like me, you can be a loser and pick up nobody in both areas. This is a joke. I'm glad you... Oh, Mega Block Castle. I'm glad you said it was a joke, though I did understand it was a joke. Just be normal. Like, I don't understand the stereotype of some jocks, like, picking up ladies. Like, what's the end goal? Because clearly it's not establishing an actual relationship.
I don't know either.
Is it sex? Just jerk off. What the hell? Like, you don't have to hurt another human being to release your semen. Just fucking... you know.
I just had a theory in my head just now. This is fresh off the press. Maybe it is about hurting someone else.
Oh my god, you're right.
I'm going to explain why.
Yeah.
I've got two examples in my brain. Let's say, for example, this dude bro did have somebody on their mind at one point in their life and couldn't achieve it. So instead of just doing what everybody else does and live with the pain, become better, for the next person who eventually catches your eye, they decided to become resentful and now wants to get revenge because their ego is so obese that it can't fit through the door of reality anymore. And so to get back at whatever force that's made them so in pain, oh poor them, they're going to start hurting people.
True.
And they're going to start hurting people specifically in that area. So they get buff, they get ripped, they start hanging out with the dude bros. they start now they have a tally of how many people they can get. And apparently that's going to fix their confidence. I'm not weak. I can get anybody I want. You see how many chicks I fucking banged last week? Fuck yeah.
That's actually true. I generally feel like...
home,
yeah.
And then they remember that person they couldn't get and they cry into their pillow and it's like... mates.
That genuinely, like, the thing is, I've seen plenty of, like, I don't know, Emmerdale or some shit, and, like, that is a character type that is written a lot of the time as a bad guy in films, because it's based in reality. That's actually what some people do.
Yeah, I think I'd like to believe that's it, but at the same time, I hope not.
Yeah. Gaston. Dude, essentially.
Gaston. Yes, Gaston! Now what? Oh my god. Okay, I have another tangent about Gaston after my second theory. Second theory. This one's a lot more simple, doesn't need explaining. Somebody who's just really good at manipulation and just wants quick satisfaction.
Yeah, some people genuinely just enjoy seeing other people in peril.
Yeah, like, yeah, they just... That's what they want. There's no ulterior motive.
Yeah.
They woke up today and went, well, I found myself a victim. That'll be fun. That's it. Don't fucking anybody clip that. That's a horrible... That's a horrible soundbite. So Gaston, did you hear about the fireworks incident at Disney involving Gaston?
No! Gaston's firework incident?
This is... Luckily, there's no footage or evidence of this, but it's a famous story. I don't know how long ago it was, but there was a man who was role-playing as Gaston at Disneyland. He was paid to do so.
Yes, one of the actors.
One of the actors, exactly. And he had some fireworks that he could set off. They were small little, like, popping things. Things you can set off in the public safely. It fucked up. He had like a big bag of them or something, and one of the fireworks malfunctioned in his bag and it fucking exploded all over him. So badly burnt, but the fucked up thing is the internet took this as an opportunity to make some parodies. So you know the song, like, no one fights like Gaston, that shit?
Yeah.
Somebody made a parody of that where it's the events.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's fucking, it's terrible. It's not good.
Oh.
But that's what popped into my mind when you said Gaston.
Oh man. Oh. I gotta see this now.
No one dies like Gaston. They explode like Gaston.
Oh no.
It's
Horrible.
it's funny, but it's not funny.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
It's the lunacy of
It's
it.
like
not the
it's like
actual-
when you laugh at someone who falls on a banana peel, you know? Like objectively you shouldn't laugh. Someone got hurt, but you still laugh.
I like to rationalize it as it's the lunacy of it. It's the absurdity of the actions. Like
Yeah.
normal reality, this shouldn't happen, but it did.
Yeah. That reminds you of the iCarly meme of a guy falling on the floor from the ceiling, but the stunt actor who did that was actually hospitalized. What? Okay, did they use that clip in the show though, where he actually got hurt? That's what I want to know.
It reminds me of the
They
Hey
did?
Bob, Hey Billy. They
Sorry,
did.
what did you say? Reminds you of what?
Reminds me of the Hey Bob, Hey Billy clip, where there's just some guy in a store, and a man just falls through the ceiling and lands on the ground, and the first thing he says is, "Hey Bob," and the other guy's like, "Hi Billy." They're just really casual, like this happens every day.
Was this like live action or like what?
This was like CCTV footage from the guy's shop.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
I can find that later.
Yes, please.
Hey Ron, hey Billy, what's up?
Also, going back to the iCarly thing, they used the clip in the show, but like, I understand that because you got the most authentic fucking like crash land shot ever.
That is true.
It's not
Yeah, why
unheard
waste
of.
it?
It's not unheard of that shots like that are used.
You
Usually-
just reminded me.
There's been instances where an actor has died on set though. Usually those shots don't get used though, because that would then
Usually.
it would then be a snuff film.
Maybe sometimes it gets used. I can think of one example where that actually did happen, where there was a scene. I forget what film it is. Maybe somebody knows in chat. But
Was it
a
the
helicopter
waterfall
crash.
thing?
The what?
Waterfall thing.
The waterfall thing.
Okay,
Wait,
then it's
oh,
not. Yeah, tell your story first.
I got. Maybe I should hold on. Maybe if you've got a death story, tell me about the waterfall thing. I'll tell you about the other one that doesn't involve death. This one's pretty famous.
Yes.
So, tell the waterfall.
Okay,
story
yes,
first.
I'm gonna read this first. This has been going for nearly 3 hours. You don't think you can raise any more? Have fun though. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. I don't think we're gonna go for much longer here either, but we're gonna finish like wrapping up with these stories, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, the waterfall story. There is an old movie, I don't remember what it's called, where it's like this is like a very common scary real movie things YouTube iceberg shit. So some people here might actually know what I'm gonna talk about. It's like Noah's Ark or something, old black and white movie or something, and they had a shot where the flood hits, and they like they flooded the set, and a lot of actors got hurt, and I think some actors actually died as well. They still used the shot of the people getting flooded though.
You know, as you were explaining that, I actually remembered that exactly. That.
Yeah.
So the other one about people getting hurt, but they used the shot. This one was actually done, and the actor himself was like, "Yeah, use this. This is cool." After everything, so I'm gonna get crucified by a few friends for forgetting the actor's name, but he used to be involved with the whole Hammer horror thing. Christopher Lee, I think it was. So because of his massive stature, because the guy was genuinely huge, he was involved in being the monster for a lot of these old films because of his intimidating stature. So
Yeah.
in the film The Mummy, he was wrapped up in bandages and he was walking around going "Rrr" and shit. There's a scene where he punches down the door to like frighten the cast into the next scene. The thing is though, somebody forgot to unlock the door. So when he punches down the door, he doesn't only rip it open, the hinges fly off as well. It's a fucking amazing shot. This boom, this thunderous clap, and this massive man just walks in going, "Rrr." The thing is, though,
Holy
when he
fuck.
did that, he actually broke his hand.
Oh my god.
He carried on with the shot through the pain. He went through it.
That's so fucking cool. I gotta see this as well.
I'll fish it later. It's fucking cool.
There is another, like, there's multiple instances like this. Fuck, what was it? I feel like there's... I think I was watching something with Pep, and there was a movie where this happened. Like, someone got hurt, but they were like, use this anyway because it's fucking cool. But I don't remember what it was. Maybe Pep does remember an instance like that from recent times.
There's part of me that's kind of glad that I'm not an actor, because I feel as though I would be chasing authenticity often, and I'd probably end up hurting myself.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be like, oh, we need to make this look real. I'd be like, fuck that, let's make it real, hit me. And as cool as that would have been, it's not good for my health. I don't think anybody would actually want to do that. But I'd want it to be real. I'd like it to be authentic. It's like, make this fucking real, dude.
Yeah. Definitely, you would at least strive to be an actor who does their own stunts, I feel like.
Yes. That would be great.
Did you know about the freaking iconic James Bond stunt where they're standing on the plane? It's Jaws. I think it's Jaws and Roger Moore. Their stunts, they have like they fight on top of a plane, like they're standing on the wings or something like that. I think it's those two. And it was a real shot. It wasn't Roger Moore and the Jaws actor, it was stunt actors. But they actually flew on a plane, got off, stood on the wings without any safety harnesses.
What the fuck?
And it's real. The shot is fucking real. They're in the sky standing on the plane. It's fucking crazy.
That's
One of the
insane.
most iconic stunts in James Bond. Moonraker, yes, it was in Moonraker.
That is unbelievable. So brave.
Yeah.
Oh, mad. Oh, I was reminded. I mentioned a helicopter crash death scene. I'm just been reminded. The film is called Twilight Zone. So, in that film, there's a scene where the main actor has saved a couple of kids. I don't even remember the plot, but there's like an in-house helicopter above them, like whirling its blades and whatever and all that have you. But something goes wrong and the helicopter is freed from its harnesses and it crashes down on all of them, killing both the actors and the kids. And they used it in the film.
Crazy.
So that scene is like, that's real tragedy. I just been thrown another curve. There's a film called The Punisher from the early 2000s. The actor Kevin Nash was actually stabbed in the chest with a knife. Wasn't replaced with a prop.
Oh,
He carried on acting the scene regardless. Holy shit.
that's crazy. Bro just got stabbed.
Dude, you want to talk about wife shoulders? Kevin Nash?
Oh, Pepe knows that story as well. That's crazy. How the fuck did we get from aging to breeding to relationship advice and now to actors getting hurt? That's the
Wait a
power
minute.
of these streams.
I don't remember talking about breeding.
I think they're
was I
referring.
asleep for this?
I think they're referring to the birth rate thing.
Oh! Oh, wow, I fucking missed something cool. Shit.
I spent hours.
I'm not fucking.
Don't finish that. Don't.
So,
I think it's after this round we should call it a day though.
that's a good idea. I'm getting exhausted. My throat's a bit hoarse.
True, but this has been fucking awesome.
Oh, it has. This has been really fun. I love doing this. This is really fun.
Hell yeah. We gotta figure out some other games to play as well.
Yes.
Whether we involve the communities or not, we still gotta like try something
If we do
else.
involve the community, we gotta make sure it's like we can mute
yeah, we can mute them.
mute them, have no text on screen, because holy crap. Not that I don't think anybody listening right now would do anything, but
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah. It's like a podcast. Yeah, this really just the gaming here was second fiddle to the actual discussions we were having. This was really good.
So how do we end this then? What's the final topic before we clap?
Large man walks in
Large man walks in, claps his hand, looks at you and goes, and then
and leaves.
and leaves, and then you're like, what?
That's how it ends. Don't steal your ideas and use them for co-op streams. No, I won't. That was Pep. Pep has some ideas as well. I shan't steal them.
Oh, I shan't steal them, oh no.
Every day you open Blue Sky, you just told to be bombarded with Rise reposts of Miku fan art. I'm glad. I was actually talking about this yesterday to someone. Blue Sky should add the feature that Twitter had where you can mute reposts, because I'm afraid people will not like it when I repost so much Miku fan art. But then again, if they don't want to see that, they shouldn't follow me in the first place. You know, they're not up to snuff.
Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna go to title.
Yes.
Are you sure you want to end the game? Press Y to confirm. It's not confirming. There we go.
Punch it. Okay, it's fine.
You can send the staff a message to you sent a feature request to Blue Sky about it. I'm sure they will add it at some point because it feels integral to those sort of stories. But like, holy fuck, it was awesome.
I hate stretching. They make such lewd fucking noises, it's not good.
Please stop worshipping this digital woman. You can't tell me what to do!
Miku kicks ass.
Oh, true.
Everybody follow me on Blue Sky. I made an amazing Miku.
Actually
fan
true.
art yesterday.
Actually legit true. That was like
Fucking-
generally such a cute and good drawing.
It kicks ass.
Yeah,
Anyway,
bookmarks is another feature, but yeah, I don't want to go on about what Blue Sky should have right now. It's hot, it's sweaty. I wanna go, but this was really fun. Genuinely, we gotta figure out more games to play together as well in the future.
yes.
Do you have any final things to say? Large man walks in. I left the call there. No, but genuinely, guys, this is really fun. I gotta go to the toilet, so I'm gonna hop out.